Come on, United! How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another watch along for you. It's Manchester United versus Southampton from Old Trafford. It's crunch time. We've got to capitalise on those melt bags. Leicester City losing at Bournemouth 4-1. We've got to capitalise on those melt bags. Chelsea melting all over the gaff. With a win tonight against Southampton. It's the only way, lads and lasses. But thank you very much for joining me. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in and is already in here. You're a bunch of bloody heroes. Appreciate every single one of you for being patient as we get underway tonight. But yeah, get your thoughts and opinions in, guys, about the game. Get your predictions in. My prediction for the game tonight, I think Manchester United are just too strong at the minute. We're looking too good. We've not made any changes in this side. It's the strongest side. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody's in good form. I'm going for another 3-0 to Manchester United tonight. I feel like we've got the confidence with us. Look, Southampton are no mugs. Watch out for Ings up top there. You know, they're no mugs at all, but we've got to take the game to them. We've got to cut them open. United should be on that level now. If you look at everybody in form, who's in form in the league and who's not in form and who's come back after lockdown, United are right up there in terms of form. We've got to be ripping open the Saints tonight. But yes, get involved in the live chat, everybody, as we go along. Let me just refresh that and say shout out to Ruthless Sausage, who thinks it's going to be 3-1. Bubba Mo, how you doing, Bubba Mo Sex? He says 3-1 to Manchester United. Fair play to you, lad. Piano Girl thinks it's going to be 3-0 as well. She says, come on. Griffo Chan says 2-1 United. Furkan Ahmed says 3-1 United. So look, there's a lot of confidence in the live stream tonight that we're going to score goals, and rightfully so, because United have been in great form. Bruno Fernandes setting things up and finishing them off. Mason Greenwood, a revelation, future Ballon d'Or winner, unbelievable, 18 years of age, playing like a world-class talent. And then we've also had, Rashford and Martial, who scored a bunch of goals this season for us. Let's not forget that. And them too, I expect, to feature on the score sheet tonight, because they've had a little bit of a quiet spell in terms of the goal score, and that's been done by some of the other guys in the team. So I think they're going to have a flurry tonight. Let's see what happens anyway, guys. Runner Ryan, yeah, things are all good, mate. Things are all good. Thanks for getting in here. Matty the Rushmeister with the website link. Thank you, Matt Rush. He says flyingpigunited.com. Check out the website. Hey, it's Gungshi in the gaff. Hey, Gungshi, I've got to start this video off by saying thank you so much, mate, for sending your warm messages over and your PayPals over earlier. You're an absolute top man, a gentleman and a nutbag. So thank you very much, Gungshi. The Bakeana Brigade very much is happy to have you in here tonight, mate. But let me just read your messages out, because they're very nice, mate. He says, hi, Pig, I've been melting like David Luiz of late, missing watch-alongs and whatnot. I've been early busy all over the last week with hospital appointments, girlfriend duties, house hunting, etc. But I will definitely be there with you and the Bacon Brigade aboard the Pork Chop Express for the game against Southampton later tonight. I'm predicting 4-1. Get in there, my son. Gungshi, you're a top lad, mate. I hope the house hunting's going well and the hospital appointments and all that good stuff, man. And it's great to have you in here. What a top man. No worries. We know it's in the middle of the night when you usually, when we're usually doing streams. And he also sent another one as well before we got going. Gungshi, you nutbag, said, I come to you on the eve. Oh, sorry, I better do it in the voice. I come to you on the eve of Manchester United's game against Southampton. Don Pigliani, with a cheeky little donation for you and your bambinos. Arrivederci, Don Pigliani, from Consigliere, Gungshi. Gungshi, thank you so much, mate. What a top man. Really appreciate that, dude. And everybody for getting in here, thanks for stopping by. We've got about 8 minutes until kickoff. Do us a favour if you haven't done so yet. Smash that thumbs up button if you can. That would help us out tremendously. Come on then, United. Let's freaking smash up these Saints. It's time to do them. Oh, what have they got to play for anyway? They're just mid-table mediocrity meltbags like Arsenal and Spurs. What's the point? Hey, thank you, Gungas lad. What a lad. Debbie Elder says, get in there, United. Seriously, it's great to have you in here, Gungshi, mate. It does feel like a while since we've had Gungshi in here, so it's brilliant because he's obviously in Taiwan, so we've got some representation from that side of the world too. Shout out, good day to all the Aussies in the house. We know there's a couple, yeah? And everybody else, I've got my Flying Pig United mug tonight, having a little cheeky bit of coffee to pep me up before the game. Super David, how's it going, Super David? Feeling super tonight, mate? What's your prediction for the game? Come on, United. 3-0 smashing them up. Mason Greenwood doing bits. Bruno Fernandes doing bits. Pogba and Matic doing, that's right, you guessed it, doing some bits. I feel like it's going to be another great performance from us. We'll see. Look, I've been wrong before. Stranger things have happened in football. Sometimes these games go against you. There's a lot built up into it. We'll see what happens, man. Southampton, a decent side. AJ Nair says, Flying Pig in the house. Mrs. P in the house too. Shout out to you, AJ Nair. Andrew Medhurst says, big fat 4-0 pig. Come on, my son. That's the sort of optimism we like to see. That's the spirit. I want to see United playing some nice football tonight, attacking them, getting at them, penetrating them. Pretty much like we have done ever since we come back from lockdown. Like, I can't really fault the way we've gone about it, the way Ollie set us up, the style of the play, the players, performances individually as a team. I can't fault any of it. It's been fantastic. It's been the most fun I've had watching United probably since the Fergie days, in all honesty. Just feeling like it's a proper team, feeling like things are coming together. Seeing some amazing goals. Like, if you actually look at some of the goals United have scored this season, some of the counters, or certainly this year, the penetrative goals that we've scored some fantastic goals. United are playing some top quality footy at the moment, and that is what I love to see. It's not just all about getting the results, that's brilliant, but we're also playing some amazing football, and I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a big factor in that. He understands what United fans want. He wants that too, and he's sort of giving it to us, so, all credit to Ole Gunnar. Nice one. Michael Ring says, today is our 9th winning anniversary. I can't miss this one. She's not too happy. Come on, United. That is commitment, but I don't know if she's listening, but I want to say, Mr. and Mrs. Ring, many congratulations for your 9th winning anniversary. It's not your 10th, is it? It's not your 10th. Fair enough if it's your 10th, but, 9th, watch the game, get a cheeky little takeaway in. Anyway, yes, it's great to have a bunch of you heroes in here. Marek Stachowski, Paul Lucas, Ruddy Can't Game, KM Ali, Illy United, Neil Duffin, the man, the myth, Rat Face. There's a lot of you in here. AJ for the win. How you doing, everybody? Thank you very much for tuning in. Jay Maloney, yes, lad. Mrs. P with a super chat says, legend, Mr. P. Thank you very much for that, Mrs. P. Manny Slouflaki, hey, Kalispera, mate. He says, come on, United, top 3 incoming, at work right now, can't tune in. Manny, what a legend, tuning in from Canada. And he's a huge Manchester United fan from Greece. So shout out to you, Manny Slouflaki. Thanks for stopping by, mate. I hope work goes well. And hopefully United smash up Southampton for you, lad. And top 3 incoming if we do. Remember that. Look at the league table. We had an incident at the weekend where they have absolutely melted above us. Chelsea melted, Leicester melted. If we win this game, we'll have all played the same amount of games, and we will be a point ahead of Chelsea, 2 points ahead of Leicester. If we win this game, come on, United! They're coming out the tunnel now, everyone. This is a massive game. I'm buzzing my tits off this game. Come on, lads. Don't let me down. It's come down to this. Oh, man, we just got a few games left. Just need to win all the games. We don't even necessarily need to win the last game. That's the thing. Like, if we drew that game, but we won all the other games, we're getting the top 4. It's a disgrace, obviously, that Manchester City have been allowed to compete in the Champions League again next season. So we've really got to get top 3, top 4, don't we? Hey, Lee Charles Ferguson, what's going on? He says, 2 a.m. kickoff here, big. Let's go. That is commitment, Lee Ferguson, mate. What a man. Thank you very much for joining us in here as well. Oh, lots of anticipation for this one. So much anticipation. Thulani Bukhani says, if we win this game, this is a big one, lads. Yes, mate, Thulani, we can get right in there. Oh, Gangshi says, Ellie, hope you start feeling better soon. Ellie, I hope you're feeling better. Sorry, I've missed your message there. Oh, she says, come in to smash a like. We'll be watching, but feel shy, so I won't be talking much. Come on, you Reds. Ellie, thanks for getting in here. And yes, I absolutely hope you feel better as well soon. Thanks very much for joining us and getting involved. And yeah, you just rest up. Thank you very much for watching. Darth Hideous. Love the name. Comments. With Chelsea's rough last 3 matches, United, Liverpool, and Wolves. In the FA Cup, yeah. Do Wolves, Burnley, Wolves, who have Burnley, Crystal Palace, and Chelsea, sneak in and finish 4th? You never know, mate. There's some very interesting run-ins. There will be some surprises along the way as well. I really do think that. So, just because there's an expected result doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. So I think there will be a couple of surprises along the way. We'll see. Miz528, lad, he says, Pig, hope we smash them 3-1. Fozzie Aussie comments, I got a funny feeling we lose, mate. Imagine that would be a nightmare. Right, here's United's lineup then. You should be able to see it at the bottom of the screen anyway, but let me just fill you in. We've got David De Gea in goal. We're playing that familiar 4-2-3-1 formation. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not changing things up. So if you know the team for the last few games, you know the team. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka across the back line. Of course, we've got Pogba and Matic as the sort of holding midfielders in the 2. The three in front of them, Mason Greenwood over on the right. We've got Bruno Fernandes in the middle pulling the strings, and then Marcus Rashford over on the left-hand side. They may switch a little bit throughout the game like we've seen. And then we've got Tony Martial up top there, hoping for a goal from him today, hoping for a goal-scoring centre-forward number 9 performance. 4-2-3-1 formation for United. What do you guys think about the team? Are you happy with the team? It's the same team that we've seen. Some people are criticising Ollie for not changing the team. I like to see it. He knows his best side, and he can't change a winning team. Why change a winning team? Especially at the moment when we've got the luxury of being able to bring on 5 substitutes. Like, you can get the job done with your best team, your best players out there, and then you can make 5 substitutions later on in the game. So it makes a lot of sense to do that. Yeah, that's right, Bubba Mosex. He says, never change a winning team. 100% agree with you, man. Like, why would he? It doesn't make any sense to change it. Sometimes maybe in certain instances, like if you've got a specialist player or whatever to deal with a specialist player in another team, or, but most of the time, if you're winning, don't change the side. Ted Zavala comments, Greenwood will score a hat-trick. That is bold, but I love it. Moron in the house. How's it going, Moron? 2 Shades of Blue podcast says money printer goes brr. Yeah, well, that's it with City. Ice Queen Gaming's in here too. Shout out to you. So here we go. The players are coming out onto the pitch, everyone. It should be a good game of football, like we have all agreed. Southampton are a good football inside. They won't make it easy for us out there today, but I've just got a feeling that United are just too good at the moment, too confident, too strong, and we could absolutely batter up the Saints. Come on, that's my feeling on it anyway. Like I say, I have been wrong before. Batman Night Fan says 2-0 to United, and that's right, Gungchi. He says he can always make subs if some of them look tired. Very, very true. Like, get the job done, then take the players off. KM Ali says, I hate this ref. We lost the 3 games he officiated last season. Let's have a look and see who the referee is. It's Chris Kavanagh. Fair play. Right, okay, so that's not good. Nice stats there from KM Ali. We love it. We love to see it. 99 Sonic Boom in the house as well. 1999 Sonic Boom comments, bro, as a Barca fan, I agree with you that both Man City and Barca did dodgy things. Yeah, I mean, look, lots of football clubs over the years, Juventus they actually got relegated from the Serie A to the Serie B because of match fixing and stuff like that. So some of the clubs, they've done some dodgy things. Hey, thanks, Mrs. B. She says, last super chat from me, Mr. B. You're all legends. Thank you very much for getting in here and showing your support, love. Hope you're having a good evening over there. Marshall Gralla says, hello to all the Bacon Brigade and Pig, 3rd place today. Come on, Marshall. Sorry, guys, we're just having a minute's silence here. I'm guessing this is for Jack Charles, an absolute legend of the English game. Come on then, lads, and Alex Ferguson on the sidelines there. Look at the man, the myth, the legend himself. It's Alex Ferguson, sir. Alex Ferguson with the face mask on as well, showing his respect. And yes, the Trooper. How you doing, the Trooper? Comments, respect for Jack. 100%. You're talking about a World Cup winner. Obviously, he was a big player for Leeds United back in the day, but we won't hold that against him. He was a legend. He won the World Cup with England, of course, with his little brother Bobby in the side too. Had a good managerial career, managed Ireland and to some success as well at a World Cup and stuff. So he's obviously a legend of the game. Right, okay, and as soon as the game kicks off, which is just about to, lads and lasses, I will start the timer. They're just taking the knee, everyone. And as soon as they're up, we should be kicking the game off. Here we go. The referee's about to get things underway. Southampton to get us started here at Old Trafford, and we are off. Come on then, United. Come on then. It's time to put our stamp on the top 4 here. We can go in 3rd position with a win today. Southampton get it under control early on. They spray it out to the right-hand side. Feeling nervy, actually. Now it's just kicked off. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, just because this is such a huge game for us. Southampton with a lively enough start here down the left. Nathan Redmond on the ball. Takes it forward down the left, but it's put out by Slabby Maguire. And it is a throw-in for Manchester United here, is it now? Come on then, lads and lasses. Smash that thumbs up button, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yes, Batman Night Fan absolutely says, rest in peace, Jack Charlton. What a gentleman of the game. Gungshi says, we got this. 4-0. Come on then, United. This is what we want. A minute just gone on the clock then. McCarthy bangs it up the pitch then for Southampton. Long ball over the top. Dealt with. Pogba gets it back under control for United. Gets his head up and plays a lovely pass down the right for us. A beautiful pass by Paul Pogba. Oh, and we just couldn't quite... Greenwood couldn't get beyond the defender there. Sorry, Bruno it was. But what a ball that was by Paul Pogba. It's a lively start by Paul already. Yeah, KM says that Pogba pass. I mean, that was a thing of beauty. That was a beautiful pass from Paul Pogba there. And here he is again on the ball now. And he's tried to do the defender with a little scoop turn of sorts. And he's not been able to do so. And now it's a free kick to Southampton. Joe Wright comments, Man United are going to win 3-0. Yes, same prediction as me, Joe. That's what I'm going for too. Hi Farn141. Hello to you, mate. How are you? Stefan Harringtonio as well. Nice one, mate. Gary Wells is in here. Eddie A is in here. G Wolf United. Yes, lad. He says, get in on live chat, pig. What does that mean, mate? You mean typing? Right, here we go. United then with the ball at the back. Victor Lindelof, who's had a good run in the side recently. And Harry Maguire partnering at the back. Some familiar faces there. No Eric Bailly coming into the side. Solskjaer knows his team. He wants to select these guys. And they've been doing better recently, actually. Two Shades of Blue podcast says, as a City fan, I'm kind of jelly you guys got Bruno, straight baller. Good on Man U for getting him in. Yeah, no, he is a top player, and he would fit into any of the top sides in the world, from what we've seen so far of him anyway. But of course, you know, City do have, you know, your De Bruyne's and your Silvers and a rich bevy of players. So there you go. But we needed him more than you. That's the fact. So we were prepared to go and get him. But yeah, obviously, City have got a great midfield. That's enough good stuff I'm going to say about City. Ruddy Can't Game says, rest in peace, Kelly Preston as well. Very, very sad news. Yeah, John Travolta's wife and an actress, Kelly Preston, passed away from breast cancer. I think it was 56 or something. No age. I remember watching her in the movie Twins when I was young. And yeah, it's just very, very sad. So absolutely, Ruddy. Well put, sir. Ice Queen Gaming. Beata Thompson says, it's OJ all over again. The news this morning, I know, mate. That's it. They've just been let off, really, haven't they, City, with that whole financial fair play ruling. I mean, we don't know the ins and outs of it, to be perfectly honest, but it seems like there's some sort of dodgy stuff going on. It stinks. The whole thing stinks. They had a 2-year ban from Champions League football, and then all of a sudden that's just turned into a £10 million fine, and then they're allowed to play. Well, I just don't understand it anyway. It's rubbish. Anyway, we've done a video on that. If you guys want to watch it, go and check out the video I did today talking about that. Eddie O2's in the gaff as well. He says, hoping United make my night. Yes, Eddie O2, lad. Hopefully that is going to be the case. We'll slip into third place with a win tonight, mate. That'll make all of our nights, apart from any, you know, Chelsea and Leicester fans who might happen to be in here. Thank you, Debbie Elder. She says, smash a like, everyone. Thanks very much for that, Debs. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me calling you Debs. Back to David De Gea then. And yeah, thanks for getting in here, everyone. Get involved in the comments. I'd love to hear from everyone. Try and read out as many comments from as many people as possible. So if you want to get involved, you want to have your say, you agree or disagree with anything we've discussed in this video or anything I've said, then get in there. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're one of these people that lingers in the background and doesn't comment very often, just let us know that you are in here. Shout out to you all for watching. Piano Girl says, Mangasm for Pig with a win. It would be Mangasm City all over the gaff if Man United can get the win in this game today. It really will, because it will be in third place and it will be all in our hands. But we've got to navigate Southampton here. Gary Wells says, 10 million fine for City's like a bag of crisps fine. It is, mate. It is. Tento Cisco's in the gaff as well. What a man. Yes, thank you for watching as well, Tento. Good start by the Saints. There's Farn141. Yeah, bit of a slow start by us. We haven't really got anything going as of yet. Apart from that one nice ball from Pogba down the right, which Greenwood couldn't take past the defender. We're 5 minutes, 27 seconds into the stream then, lads and lasses. If you guys want to sync it up, we've got the timer in the top right-hand corner. Let me just double check that that's absolutely bang on. So that's what I'm watching. If you guys want to sync up, maybe you're slightly ahead, slightly behind, maybe you'll be able to sync it up. That might benefit everybody if you don't mind doing that anyway. So yeah. Come on then, United get the ball back. Nemanja Matic terminating things in the centre of the park as he does. This time he's giving the ball away in a more advanced position though. Pogba's having a cover behind, which he does. And yes, Southampton, you know, they're no mugs here. They're passing it around nicely. They are looking comfortable. They are looking quite content at the moment. They're here to play. They're not just going to sit back. Here they go on the counter down the left and they've got the ball in a wide area. Walker-Peters now whips one in and it's into the 6-yard box where David De Gea manages to smother it. But yeah, man, Southampton looking a little bit dodgy. Man, that's some good coffee. You know when you just make a perfect cup of coffee, man? I just made a perfect cup of coffee. Hey, Mr. Primot, thank you so much, Primot, for the PayPal. He sent a PayPal over and it says, funds for the salon pig. Rio Ferdinand cornrow braids. Come on, Ollie. Come on, United. From the Primot. Mate, I don't know if I could pull that off personally, but you never know. I do want to do like an ultimate footballer's hairstyle video at some point. So you never know, mate. But hey, thank you, Mr. Primot, mate. What a top legend for showing your support there. Appreciate that, dude. Primot, everybody. Come on. Piano Girl says, laugh my effing ass off, Primot. Get the old Rio cornrows. You think that would be a good look for me? Down the left then, here we go. It's Southampton on the ball. Danny Ings, watch out for him. He scored a lot of goals this season. And he sprayed a lovely pass over to the right-hand side of the pitch now. But it's won back very, very nicely there by Marcus Rashford. And Luke Shaw on the ball now. Gets his head up. Has to go backwards now to Slabby Maguire, who's gone all the way back to David De Gea. Now United switch play over the right-hand side. Victor Lindelof on the ball now. He plays a long ball over the top. Southampton pressuring us quite deep in our own half, and United having to just resort to kicking it up. And Mason Greenwood's not been able to get onto it. Southampton now have the ball once again. Danny Ings in a wide left position. Crikey, and Southampton are looking quite lively in the start of this game. Come on then, United. Come on. Let's be having you. Where are you? Where are you? Farn 141, mate. What do you think the result's going to be today? Desmond and Mwape says it must be a win today. Totally, Desmond, mate. 100%. We've got to smash them up tonight. We have to take that third spot in the league. Man, what a depressing thing that would be if we didn't. We've got to take advantage of the slip-ups of Leicester and Chelsea over the weekend. We have to. Here we go then, though. Southampton down the left, and it's a wayward pass, and it's a Man United throw-in. Whew. Liam Fletcher says, what's the story with the hair pig? Is it a charity thing, or are you extreme self-isolating? Mate, I've just come to the stage where, I don't know, I think I'm probably going to go bald pretty soon, man. And it's almost like a last hurrah. Just try and get as much freaking hair as possible before it all goes, mate. That is the plan. That's basically what's going on. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to grow it out, guys. That's it. Get it a little bit, get a bit longer, a bit thicker, before I have my full-on proper midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea, anyway. Massive shout out to all the heroes that are tuning in tonight. There's a whole bunch of you watching. Yes, lads and lads. We've almost hit 80 likes already on the live stream. We've only been going 9 minutes. So thanks to everybody that's in here and has chucked a like on it. United with a key chance here. One-on-one with the keeper. And oh my days, it's a great save by McCarthy. And it's right down the throat of the keeper by Tony Martial. And he should do a little bit better. Let's have a look at the pass through here. It's actually just Southampton defending a proper lapse. Very similar to the David Luiz incident we saw yesterday. But the difference with that one was Son Heung-min chipped it over the keeper, and Martial, it's not good enough. I mean, it's a good save by McCarthy there, but Martial should take his chance, man. He should take his chance, if you ask me. Oh, Ruddy says, man, Martial with the sitter misses, mate. That was a bit of a sitter. He should have stuck that one in. Sandeep Barrage, good evening, Sandeep. The Cop 94 says, how's it going, Pig? United been playing some exciting football lately. Hell yes, they have, mates. 100% proper good football. Loving what we're seeing. Hopefully it continues. And yeah, but here's a chance for Southampton. Ball whipped in. Headed away now. And it's fallen to the edge. There, a shot on David De Gea's goal. He makes the save, but a shot by Armstrong there. And luckily, David De Gea's arm was equally as strong. Otherwise, that would have been a gash-tastic situation for everybody. But look, no howler from David De Gea this time. What a touch that was from Armstrong. Takes it over on his left side. Lashes that shot off on goal, but it's too close to De Gea, and De Gea makes the save. Crikey, dodgy stuff. And from one end to the other, Martial's got to take that opportunity, if you ask me. Not a good enough convincing bit of play by Martial up the top of the pitch there. Bradley LaBelle says, what the F? Martial should score. He should have scored that one. KM says, United have been sloppy. Try to play it out from the back. Yeah, I agree. They're just sort of hoofing it around at the minute. Gungshi says, bollocks. Oh, no. What's happened, lads and lasses? Let's have a look here. I'm going to have to put a delay on this thing. Bullshit. Let me just get off this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to get off the chat for a while. Because what's going on here? And it's David De Gea. Back to David De Gea here. He clears it out. What's going on? And no, we've lost the ball here. This is absolutely gash-tastic. Paul Pogba's lost it. Paid inside. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. What the hell is that? That's absolutely shocking bit of defending from Manchester United there, man. Armstrong, just a moment ago, we saw him have that shot on goal and David De Gea stopped it. And Paul Pogba's just given away an absolute freaking nightmare chance there. Let's have a look and see what Paul Pogba's done here. Look, so David De Gea initially with a shocking clearance as well. Like, no real need to play it into Paul Pogba there when he's got a man on closing him down. Like, what are you doing, David De Gea, for a start? Just hoof it up the fucking pitch if you're in doubt. Armstrong's closing Pogba down. It's one back off him. It's a disgrace. Sorry, Ings is closing Pogba down. It's a calamity between Pogba and De Gea. It's an absolute freaking mare. Look at this defensive frailty from United here. What's Pogba and De Gea doing there, though? It's David Luiz-esque, says Gunshi, man. David Luiz-esque. For fuck's sake, man. That is a gash start to proceedings for Manchester United. We're freaking 1-0 down against the Saints now, and it's down to gash-tastic freaking defending, man. And what is that from David De Gea playing it out there? And what is that from Paul Pogba not winning it there? I blame De Gea more so in that. Look, I know people are going to be blaming Pogba. I think De Gea needs to have a bit more about him to see that Pogba, the man he's passing it to, is closed down. And of course, the shout might be coming, man on. But, you know, is there enough time for Pogba to deal with that? It's gash from both of them. Primos says, De Gea with these mental lapses. Bloody hell, what is he doing, this kid? Why is he making all these stupid errors like a rank amateur? He's had 7 seasons at the top, being one of the best keepers in the world. I don't understand how he's getting to the stage where he's making such stupid, schoolboy, piss-poor, gash-tastic, monstrous errors like the ones he's making this season for us. Unbelievable. It really is. It's really quite poor. And now another chance for Southampton at United's goal here. Fucking hell. Fucking unbelievable, man. Pissed off, lads and lasses. I mean, what do you think? I mean, who do you think was most at fault there? It's just a combination of Pogba and De Gea, but I do think De Gea's just had a nightmare reading that one and putting it out to him. Griffo Chaz says, need the drinks break ASAP. Crikey. We need some sort of break. There's a terrible vibe in this game tonight, you know. There's a terrible performance from United so far. We haven't actually created anything at all, and it's all Southampton at the moment. Southampton, you know, they're deserving a lot of credit for this performance, but United, man, at the moment, they're just sort of passengers in this game. I know it's only 14 minutes gone, but look, this is a poor display so far, and Paul Pogba's on the ball now, and he's just been beaten off it now. And he's trying to sort of make up for that error and that lapse in judgment. But look, he's just given another chance here to Southampton down the left. And Southampton still have the ball here in play. And it's gone out for now for a corner to Southampton it will be. Maguire gives it to De Gea for the goal kick. Chris Karafinski says, we've had no possession. You're right, we've barely had the ball. I mean, let's have a look at the match stats so far. 57% possession to Southampton away from home at Old Trafford. It's not freaking good enough, is it? Come on, lads. Bones Brigade says the losers in the air. 2019 performance already. Gary Wells says, we do this every time the door opens, hence my nervousness before the game started. You're right, mate. Anytime we have this opportunity to take a step ahead of the opposition, we have a nightmare. First-class gamers in the house. How you doing there, mate? Great to see you, lad. Hope you're all good. Thank you very much for joining us here. One of the moderators and an absolute top man, Mr. Mark Sidderman, is in here tonight. Fozzie Ozzy says body language is off. The lads are just looking shy, aren't they? Oh, it's on the back of the net, but it's offside, man. Hang on, I've got to just concentrate on this shit, man. What's just happened here? The ball's played over to Marcus Rashford, who's made that run in behind. And yes, he's just got into an offside position there, but he's stuck it in the back of the net. It's a nice finish past the keeper, but it's offside. And it's not going to count for Marcus Rashford there. Luke Shaw with the ball through. Big God Bob says the Pogba agenda haters will be loving this. David De Gea howler again. He needs to do one. Bring back our lone goalie. He's good. Dean Henderson, yeah. Fair play, mate. I mean, I'm starting to lose faith in David. I must say, he's just making stupid errors too often. He's supposed to be a top keeper. I wouldn't expect the sort of errors he's making this season from a bloody, a first season wonder, let alone somebody who's had the experience and time in the league that he's had. So he's having a nightmare. He's not on form. He's not good. He's just not up to it at the moment. But he is a class keeper, though. That's the annoying thing about it. But what's going on with him? He's making these stupid errors all too often. Pogba, on the other hand, I mean, look, he should be doing better there, but I think the initial nightmare is created all from Paul Pogba. Sorry, all from David De Gea, passing it out to Paul Pogba like a stupid idiot when there's no need to at all. It's so dumb. And now Southampton get the ball back under control, and here they come once again down the left, and why the bloody hell are the Saints all over Manchester United at Old Trafford? This is pissing me off, man. Do us a favour, smash that thumbs up button if you're tuning in, lads and lasses. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. We're just approaching 17 minutes gone now, and United trail Southampton 1-0. Courtesy of a goal by Armstrong there. Shocking bit of defending by United. De Gea with an error. Pogba should have done better. And United find themselves 1-0 down against the Saints here in a must-win game for us to go third. Come on, United. Let's get the cojones out now. Let's see how big we're packing, lads. Let's see what we can do to get back into this one, because this is where it is. This is where it is shown. Are we men? Are we mice? Do we have the character? We've got the quality in terms of players out there on the pitch. We've got the quality. It's about do we have the bottle to go and get the victory now from 1-0 down? I say that we do. Come on, United. We're all about the comebacks. We're the comeback kings throughout Premier League history. We are United. Come on. Bruno Fernandes with the free kick. The switch is turned. Forget what we've seen in the first 17 minutes, 47 seconds here. It's time for United to get into it. And Bruno with the passing. And it's a shit free kick from Bruno Fernandes. But he's won it back here. Bruno Fernandes again gets a second chance. Puts another shit ball into the box there, Bruno Fernandes. What's going on? Cleared away by Southampton. Man. Southampton with the counter. It's 2-on-2. It's 2-on-2. Ball played in behind, and David De Gea, sweeper keeper, gets out to it. Come on. Danny Ings couldn't quite get onto that one. Oh my days, man. Southampton are having chances here. Lemonhead says it will be like the Bournemouth game again, I think. I hope so, mate. I hope the floodgates just open, and when they do, they start to flow. Collective Force in the house as well says we look slow and casual, mate. I don't even know what sort of a performance is this so far. I haven't even seen us on the ball that much. It's been all Southampton, man. Yeah, we do. We look casual, man. We need to pick things up 100%. This is poor from us at the moment. There's no speed going on up top there. But here we go again. There's no speed in the movement on the passing. Look, it's very static up there. I'm struggling to see where the intent is at the minute. Look at this. We're just passing it around. 90 minutes just gone. I mean, come on, lads. Now, come on, lads. Let's just channel Sir Alex watching on here. Let's channel the performances of the last few weeks. Nineteen and a half minutes gone then. Slabby Maguire at the back for Manchester United. He gives it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka down the right then. Aaron Wan-Bissaka loses it, wins it back. Spider. Oh my days, what's the Spider done there? That's nuts. Anyway, here we go. Mason Greenwood on the ball for United. Paul Pogba, this is a bit better from us. Here we go. Played into the box by Pogba. Touched by Tony Martial. He's giving it to Rashford. Oh, what a much. Look at that build-up. And what were we talking about before the game? It's not just been about the results. It's been about the play, and that is another sexy-looking Manchester United goal. From Aaron Wan-Bissaka winning it, to the ball in from Bruno Fernandes, to the touch from Anthony Martial, to the little pass to Marcus Rashford from Martial. Look at this, it's genius from Martial. And Rashford slotted it away, bottom right-hand corner past McCarthy in the Southampton goal to equalise and make it 1-1. Come on, my son, get in there. Oh, and just like that, we are back in the game, everyone. It's 1-1. Come on, United. Never in doubt. What a bit of play that was. Penetrazione. You can't be stopping that one. That was great play. Bruno, man, with a fantastic ball there. And, of course, Martial doing excellently. Unbelievable bit of hold-up play there. And to just tee it up for Rashford. Rashford wading in that little bit of space on the left-hand side makes it 1-1 for us with a great finish. That was a lovely goal, man. Just out of nowhere there. That was absolutely lovely. Yeah, the collective forces. Great hold-up play by Tony Martial. That was unbelievable from Tony. Lovely stuff. Showing that strength, showing that ability. Yes, Darth Hideous says Pogba's deep line role is really paying dividends for him. I agree. Pulling the strings, Paul Pogba. Through line, he says Pogba forced it in the danger zone. There you go. Primoz a spider looking like Zizou out there. Thank you, Viking Red. He says, Pig, your commentary's legendary. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you to everybody that's in here. Thank you, Liam, as well. Much appreciated, lad. That was a great goal. That was a classic Manchester United goal there. I love to see it. And we've seen the combination happen a lot of times this season. Players like Bruno, Pogba, Rashi, Martial, Greenwood. There's a lot of awesome technical players out there. And they're scoring some lovely goals. That was another example. That's a proper good goal. That was no lucky tap in or no rubbish mistake like Southampton's goal. That was a proper attacking, offensive, cutting them open type of goal there. Beautiful to see. Tebi Elder says, Mangasm. Get in there. It's a proper Mangaziamione situation at the moment for United. And here we go. We've got another opportunity down the left here. 22 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Marcus Rashford cuts inside and he pops one into the top left-hand corner. It's Tony Martial, actually. And he's bashed that one in. And just like that, a minute ago, he's created a goal. And then we've got up the other end. And we've just taken the lead from being 1-0 down. And he's put it right into the top left-hand corner. That is an absolutely fantastic finish. And what a lovely goal. Look at this ball by Pogba as well. Through to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes onto Tony Martial. Tony Martial cuts inside. He's hanging around in a wide left position. He cuts inside to the edge of the area. He opens up his body and he just lashes one into the top left-hand corner past the keeper. And just like that, it's 2-1. 2-1 to Manchester United, everybody. Oh, my life, man. Oh my life, it's 2-1 to United, everyone. Let's update the score. What a bit of play by United again. Pogba, Bruno, Martial combining. It's like the trident of penetration at United right now. Finally, that Red Devil has got that trident and he's finally got it again. And we can penetrate teams again. It's absolutely amazing. Look at this football. Look at this play. Look at this passing. Look at the speed of our attacks, man. Oh, Bruno Fernandes, the catalyst to our season, of course. But props to Anthony Martial for the performance and putting it away and setting that other one up. He's already having a great game. Oh, Olivia Alves says, I was worried there for a second. You and me both. It was a really dreary start. But I don't know, at some point around the 17th minute, I did actually say, right, we're probably going to start playing now. Yes, Atrex said 4-1 Pig. Well, that's definitely still on. We've got to score another one now. That's it. We've got to score another one. Put this game to bed. Sandeep Barash says, what a goal by Tony. Ryan Berberspin says, leading from the front, Tony. Ilias says, why are you late, Pig? 3 minutes is 2-1. 3 minutes is 2-1. I have no idea, mate. That's gashtastic. Last time we were all live. Let me just give this a cheeky little refresh, actually. It's probably going to mess things up. But let me just see if I can get a little bit quicker up there. No, it's still on the same bit. So that's just what it is on my stream, guys. Plus, I am streaming it through, so it's going to be a little bit delayed anyway. So the live chat's obviously coming through live. I'm going to try and not look too much at the live chat, because for the first one, we've had a melt, and we've seen it before it's even happened. Yes, Dylan says we can relax. Now, I still think we need to get another one first, Dylan, before we can relax. Matt Rush says 5th, but yeah, fair play. We're in the lead now. Classic. Josh Healy says, can't lie, Pogba is annoying me. Why? What's going on, Josh Healy, with Pogba? Matt Rush says 50th goal in the Prem for Martial. That is quite amazing, isn't it? Nice one, Tony. He's having a good season now. All of a sudden, he's come back this year and he's been doing great stuff. I am so roasting hot now. It's unbelievable. I'm wearing this hat. I don't know if you can see. I'm glistening, lads. I'm glistening like a sweating pig right now. Eric Osei says United forever. Yes. Over 200 of you legends tuned in tonight, by the way. Smash that thumbs up button. Give it a like. It helps us out. Helps us compete with some of the other bigger channels and stuff. We're just an independent pig doing these live commentaries on the internet with you bloody Bacon Brigade legends. So shout out to everybody who's in here. Do us a favour and freaking 2-foot tackle that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're new to this channel, you need to hit that subscribe button because things get pretty nutty over here, especially when United's concerned. B Bates says sweaty pig. Yes, mate. Whew. Sweating the teats off. G-Wolf says, Pig, if you've got Sky One, it's on there. Let me just have a look and see real quick if I can get it on that one and see if that makes a difference. So I do have Sky One. So just give me a moment, mate, and we'll just see if that's actually going to work. But yeah, we've got the game on here anyway. But that might be better because we'll see if which one's further ahead. But yeah, we are streaming as well, so there is going to be a slight delay, I think. There is obviously just a little slight delay from streaming anyway. What's the bloody password? Right, okay, nice one. We'll sign it in. Piss poor. Hang on a second, United with a chance here. United played it round. Hang on, we'll have to do this in a second. Things just got interesting. Lindelof on the ball then. Wan-Bissaka down the right, tries to get that pass in, but he's blocked away by Southampton's left back there, and it's now gone out for a Manchester United throw in. Wan-Bissaka goes to retrieve. Right, 27-30 on that one. And then it's 27-30. Sorry, guys, just bear with me one moment. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, that one's further along. So we sacked that one off. And we've got this now on Sky One. Nice one, G-Wolf, mate. Top man. Good man. Yeah, we've got Sky One up now, so we're a little bit further ahead. Not that much. I'm just going to have to change the timer. But like I say, there is a delay, so... Boom. That's what I'm on. I'm on 28-42 now, lads and lasses. It's 2-1. Anthony Martial, 142 appearances in the Premier League for Manchester United. 50 Premier League goals now. 50 Premier League goals. Let's hope to you know, that's the start of him obviously playing at number 9. He's going to get... I hope that he can somehow get 20 goals this season for us in the league. I think he's on about 16 now, is he? So he needs to have a couple of good performances with the remaining games, but I do hope he can get that. JP's in the house. How you doing, JP, lad? He says it's on pick. Oh, nice one, mate. Top man. Well, thank you very much for all the suggestions here. I've got it on the on Sky One now, so it should be spot on. We're 29 minutes, 20 seconds in now. Whew. Top man, top man. Makidi Makiwi Kenya says, we are the Reds. Come on, Makidi, lad. Come on, United. Let's smash them up here. We need to go and get another one now. We need to make it 3-1. Put this one to bed. I think that, look, the last 10 minutes have been pretty awesome for Manchester United. Before that, it was a little bit ropey. We've kind of taken the wind out of Southampton's sails because they were looking very good. They were looking very good before that first equaliser went in for Manchester United. And they were looking... like, if anything, they had the confidence to go and build on that 1-0 goal that they got. But United hit them with a bit of quality. Fantastic bit of play from Manchester United for both the goals, really. And all of a sudden, United go in, or looking likely to go in at half-time with the lead. But we'll see. It's only 30 minutes gone on this one. Oh, hey, Matty the Rushmeister. Thank you, Matt Rush, for the super chat, my friend. Massive shout out to Matt Rush. He says, need another goal. Great show, Pig. Join the Baker Brigade. Thank you so much, Matt Rush. Yeah, everybody's welcome here on Flying Pig United, whatever team you support. But obviously, this is a United fan channel. But shout out to everybody that gets involved and watches these streams and just is part of the community. The live chat in these streams is fantastic. Lots of like-minded football fans getting in here. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome little thing that we've built up. So thank you so much to everybody that supports this show. And Matty Rushmeister, you're one of the biggest ones. So thank you very much, Matt Rush. What a freaking legend. Come on then, United. Here we go. Southampton on the ball down the left. Looking dangerous in this one, though. Don't discount Southampton. They've already scored one against us. Sure, it was from a bit of defensive frailty. But United do have that in our locker, unfortunately. You know, the defence has got an error in them. Neil Duffin says, no spoilers, Muppets. Thank you, Neil Duffin. He's on the case, mate. Yeah. To be fair, I've sped up my stream now. Or chosen another stream, so we shouldn't be too far behind. I'm 31 minutes 20 in now. Come on then, lads. Come on then, lads. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is looking on. He's got to be reasonably happy with the fact that we have come back and bounced back with those 2 quick-fire goals and come back from that 1-0 down and showed a bit of character already in this game. But what we've got to do is start playing a little bit more convincingly, because at the moment Southampton just settling back into it now. Good spell for Southampton again the last 5 minutes here. And now they have the ball in United's half, working it, passing it around. Through the middle, Southampton with a chance here. Poked through, but it's good defending in the end there. I think it's Aaron Wan-Bissaka who gets the clearance away for United. And now United look to counter. Marcus Rashford. What a bit of play by Rashford. He does the defender and takes on a counter move down the left, and he's played in a wonderful ball to Mason Greenwood. Greenwood, head up, plays it to the edge of the area. Little flick by Pogba. Tony Martial. Oh, that would have been a sexy goal, but he's just spooned it. He's spooned his effort, and it's gone high, wide, and handsome over the top of the goal there. Otherwise, that would have been an incredible bit of play. Wonderful wing play by Marcus Rashford to do the defender. Great ball over to Mason. Mason doing the right thing, teeing it up to Pogba. Pogba with a delightful little flick into the path of Martial, and Martial just doesn't connect with it properly at all. Little bit piss poor there. Thank you, Matt Russ. Smash a like for the pig. Wow, we've smashed over 100 likes on the stream already. You legends for getting in here. Come on, subscribe as well if you're new. We do these for every single Manchester United game and a whole bunch of other games and stuff as well. So shout out to you all if you're watching, whether you're new or not. Get involved in the live chat. Dylan Sukari says, Piggy, your prediction on who will score next. I've got a cheeky little feeling it's going to be Mason Greenwood. I'm going for Mason Greenwood, mate. I think he's been in such great goal-scoring form for us. Even though he's 18, he's just lethal in front of goal. And if he gets a chance, I fancy that he'll take it. Josh Healy says, why did Martial take it onto his weaker foot? Yeah, I'm not really too sure what that was all about. It's a great bit of play. He just needed to get a better connection off. Marshall Gralla says, nobody better on the break than us. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I mean, there's some great counter-attacking teams in the league. Of course, Liverpool, Leicester are another one. But I do think that at the moment, who's in the best form and who's deadlier on the counter, if you look at some of the goals that United have scored over the last couple of months, I think it is us as well. I do. Thanks for that, First Girls Game. It says 235 in here. Whole bunch of legends tuning in, watching the Red Devils smash up the Saints here along with me. And if you can't watch it, it's just nice that you're in here, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on, myself and everyone in the live chat. Just a nice community to chat and watch the games and just have a little bit of banter. Come on then, United! Come on then, here we go. Cleared out, and it's gone out for a Southampton throw now. Neil Duffins has shared on Facebook and Twitter, mate. Top man, Neil. Yeah, if anybody can share this stream as well, you can go to my Twitter page at Mr. Flying Pig HD and retweet my latest tweet or share it yourself. That'd be sick. Chris Karafinski says, still don't think we're playing great. I mean, we're not. We've scored a couple of nice goals, but other than that, it's not exactly been a controlling or a comfortable performance. It's still Southampton looking to pass it through our midfield there and failing to do so, but they're still probing, they're still looking all right on the ball. And United, yeah, we're struggling to control this game right now. Olivia Alves says, the Scousers won this season already. Don't sour yourself, dear. You may get tummy cramps. Love it, Olivia. Love the condescending, it's great. Eugene McGee says, Manchester United are third in the Premier League table right now. Come on, that's it. Look at the live Premier League table. We are third. That is a beautiful sight. It's not that beautiful. We should be freaking first. But in all honesty, that is a beautiful sight that we Just imagine if Ole Gunnar gets third and maybe we go on and win an FA Cup or win a Europa League. That's an insanely good season for Ole Gunnar in his first full season in charge. Anybody would have to say that. They'd be mad not to. Hey, check this out as well. We've got a cheeky little one here from Brandon Slaughter. It's not so little, actually. Thank you so much for the PayPal, Brandon. You top man. I want to see your. I want to read out your comment. He comments, "Did you see our new shirt sponsor? It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we can't beat them, join them." You what, Brandon? Don't tell me we're being sponsored by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, lad. But anyway, fair play. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting in here with your PayPal there. Top man, Brandon Slaughter. Where are you in the live chat? I don't know if I can see you in the live chat today, mate. Let me put it on live chat. I always do that. It's on bloody top chat. Come on, then. So what I'm trying to do these days is when I see United have the ball, I'm trying to take my eyes off of the comments and focus solely on the game here and commentate on the game. And when we don't have the ball, I'm going to dip into the comments and stuff like that because I don't want to miss any of the action from United, and I don't want any spoilers or any BS to ruin the surprise. Because that is the one thing. It'd be lovely if I could just have it properly live, but it's difficult, isn't it? Here we go. Wan-Bissaka wins it back then. Bruno Fernandes on the ball for United, plays it to Slabby Maguire. Viking Red, yes mate. How you doing, Viking Red? Fire Can Rap in here too, and Vapor Power. Hello to you guys. Here Snarks in here says, let's go United. Fair play, we got a Liverpool fan in here. Charles Joseph, fair enough, mate. Have your say. Nice one, nice one. Joe Brownie says, I'm late. How are we looking, Pig? Yes, mate, we're not looking too shabba-labba, to be fair. I mean, we've scored 2 nice goals. But look, we did get done early on. Bit of defensive frailty and an error from David De Gea and Paul Pogba, actually. Gave them a goal. Other than that, Southampton have played quite well. I think they're still probably just about shading the possession here, so United need to do a bit better. Half time can't come soon enough for me. We're 2-1 up, but ultimately we need to change a few things here and get things going a little bit better, because it's, apart from the nice couple of movements, we've not controlled the game at all well. Ryan Berberspin 9, shout out to you, Ryan Berberspin 9, for getting in there with that thumbs up and that love heart super chat, mate. Thank you so much, Ryan Berberspin 9, for that. Oh, yes. This man is a true gent. Yep, Gungshi says, Ryan Berberspin, legend. Neil says, Berber, you legend. Mrs. P says, legend, Ryan Berber. What a legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you to all everybody who's tuning in tonight and getting involved and watching along. Look at the amount of people we got in here. It's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. And down the left, United go. Look, here we got another opportunity now on the edge of the area. To Luke Shaw over on the left-hand side. What's going to happen now? And it's going to be a wasted opportunity, I think, for the lads. Played back inside. Bruno Fernandes comes and retrieves it deep then. Here we go. Another chance for United. Through the middle. Looking to make something happen. Ball played through by Maguire. Teed up down the left. Played in by Luke Shaw. It's made its way to Warren Wan-Bissaka, who can't quite get it back under control here. And the ball is now passed out comfortably by Southampton from the back with now a clearance up the pitch. It's headed back down to Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. And Paul Pogba does ever so well to win it back in. Look at that from Paul Pogba. That's committed, determined play. But in the end, it just gets away from him back to Southampton's defence now, who hoof it back up the pitch. Oh, look at that from the spider, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Great stuff. Bruno Fernandes gathers it up in midfield for United after it's pinballed around a little bit. We have got the pinball wizard in the centre of the park, Bruno Fernandes. And look, he has done amazing things since he's come here. And that's a foul on the edge of the area, is it? No. The referee waves on and Southampton now get it back under control. Yeah, Ryan Berber, he says the chat's full of legends and legendettes. You're so right about that one. Ultra Whiz Boys getting in there with the fire emoji as well. Stephen Zevon says, Robbie Savage says, get Koulibaly and United could win it next season. I do tend to think that if we had a proper top quality centre-back, like top quality centre-back to go in there, then yes, that would pretty much solve all of our problems. Mrs. P with a super chat says, one more for luck. Great video, love. Thank you so much for that, love. You said the last one was going to be the last one. Thank you very much, Mrs. P. Eddie A's loving this. He says fire. Atrix says, what changes are you making at halftime? Well, in terms, I just basically try and change the intent a little bit. I would say, look, we need a bit more movement up top. We need a little bit more speed because we've been a bit laboured in this first half at times. Not for the goals. The goals were very swift and very nice attacking moves. but we've been a bit laboured moving the ball in this game. So I would say move the ball quicker, make sharper runs, get in there and just try and outspeed them up the pitch. They can't handle it. We can play with such speed up the top of the pitch. That's the thing. So that's all I'd really change. I wouldn't change the personnel at halftime. I would just change the intent. We need to be getting at them. We need to be, not so slow with the build-up here. We need to just try and be a bit more penetrative and direct. Just a little bit. Come on then. Here we go. Just like this. Down the left. This is what I'm talking about. This is it. This is the move. United with a chance now down the left-hand side. Marcus Rashford cuts on in. He plays a good ball into the centre. Bruno can't quite get it under control though. And he's frustrated as it goes away from him. Debbie Elder with a super chat as well, says legend. Right back at you, Debbie. Thank you very much for showing your support as well. And Matt Rush says smash a like for the pig. Yes, do chuck a thumbs up on it, guys and gals, if you haven't done so already. United are back, aren't we? But we've got to go and cement our place in third place in the league here with the win in this game. We're coming up to half-time, 41 minutes, 26 seconds gone. And it's as the game goes on, it's looking a bit better for United. We are starting to settle into it, and it's a bit of wayward play by Southampton at the back there, and it's gone out now for a goal kick, committed play by Rashford, win it back. Rex the Boss Gaming, how you doing, Rex the Boss? He says, get in there, my son. Great to see you, lad. Asher's Ash says we need to move the ball quicker. Yeah, fully agree. We're not moving it quick enough. We know that we can move it much quicker than we have done. Look, Southampton aren't making it easy for us, but just a little bit more movement. There was a couple of moments in this game where I see like Pogba on the ball and Bruno on the ball, and there's just not quite enough action going on in front of them. Nobody's making that run. And of course, there's been plenty of opportunities in the game too, but we could just be doing it a little bit more. Olivia Alves says, Mrs. P, you're the MVL, most valuable legendette. Oh, I like that one, Olivia. Very, very kind of you to say about the missus there. Andrikos says, second half, we put the game to bed. Like the old. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Right, ball played out from McCarthy in the Southampton goal then. Down the left, United, little bit of movement here, but it's played all the way back to McCarthy, who takes it round. Takes around Tony. And long ball up the top of the pitch for Southampton here. Victor Lindelof plays it back to Maguire. Victor Lindelof plays it to David De Gea then. De Gea takes his time and tries he's looking a little bit dodgy, is David De Gea, just passing it over to the right-hand side there to Lindelof. Little bit dodgy. Victor Lindelof on the ball then. Plays it to Paul Pogba. Now back over to Victor Lindelof. Just coming up to half-time. 43 minutes, 30 seconds gone. And United win the ball back. Nice bit of play. And what's that? Bruno Fernandes being absolutely climbed all over, man. And the referee's given him a yellow card instantly there for a cynical foul by James Ward-Prowse on Bruno Fernandes. Look at that. Pure frustration. He's... What is he doing? He's literally got him around the waist like this for about 5 seconds. What the hell is he doing, James Ward-Prowse? That's nuts. Anyway, so James Ward-Prowse given the yellow card there. 44 minutes gone then. 2-1 Manchester United versus Southampton here. In at half-time, we'd have to say it's been quite a hit-and-miss first half performance by United. At times we look good. Ball over the top, though, is beaten away now. And Southampton look to clear the ball. On the counter-attack they come. Maybe just an opportunity for Southampton before the second half begins, before the first half finishes. Ings plays it in. Chance for Southampton down the right then. They've moved it well. Ball played in and the header is met by Luke Shaw and it's gone out for a Southampton corner. Josh Healy comments, Maguire is a good captain, but I think Bruno needs to be captain. I always see him leading and telling people what to do. Yes, I agree with you on that one. I think he's our natural progression as captain in this squad. We'll see, it's obviously difficult taking a captaincy off somebody, but I actually would agree with you. I think he's our most sort of important player in terms of leading the side. And it would make a lot of sense if Bruno was our captain, to be fair. But he has only just come in, so we'll see. Corner in by Southampton then. And it's gone over David De Gea's goal then. There's a few minutes of added time on here. Gungshi says, James Reynard, welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Yeah, shout out James Reynard. Got a newbie in here, have we? He says, new fan here from Canada. First live stream 2pig. Love the commentary, brother. Let's go United. Yes, lad. Come on, United. Thank you, James. And that is a very nice comment from you, mate. Great to have you tuning in from Canada. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, if you're new, guys, get involved with the live stream. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on during all of these games for Manchester United. You get what you get on this channel. It's a little bit different from some of the other fan channels. You get a lot of interaction with you guys because obviously I love the community and I love talking to all you legends. And you also get, you know, maybe a little bit more match commentary as well. I'm not saying what any of the other channels do is not great, but, you know, I'm just trying to sort of, you know, give you that match commentary. It's a buzz. I get a buzz doing match commentary. Here we go anyway. Bertrand down the left-hand side here for Southampton. It's played over to Danny Ings, who can't quite control it. And now Victor Lindelof does tremendously well to get it out from the back for United here. But Southampton gather it back in midfield. The long ball over the top there, but two United defenders see it out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka standing his ground very, very well there to see Danny Ings off. And this is the thing with Southampton. They're always dangerous when you've got a player like Danny Ings up top there who is quite clinical in front of goal. Let's be honest now. The stats do not lie. Albert Olayedi says, stand United. We need the 3 points. It's very important to us. Absolutely, mate. We need to get the 3 points in this one. As you look at the live league table going in at half-time here, there's a minute left of stoppage time. But if you look at the live league table, Manchester United currently occupy that third spot. So that's much better from us. That's what we need to be doing, you know. We need to be progressing. And if Ollie could finish third this season with United, that'd be amazing. I'd take that all day. But if he could finish third and possibly win a cup, remember we're still in the FA Cup. Remember we're still in the Europa League. And I actually fancy us in the Europa League. If you look at the teams that are left in it and the form we're in, obviously it's a cup competition. Crazy stuff can happen, but I do fancy it, you know. And I think that would be an unbelievable season for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his first proper season in charge, especially taking over from Jose Mourinho's shambles last season. Look at what he's doing at Spurs as well. I'm just so happy we don't have Jose and we've got Ole Gunnar instead. He gets the style, he gets the philosophy of United, and he's actually got us playing some great stuff again. It's been a while since we've played such nice football, if we're being honest now. Since the Fergie days, probably. Look, we've had spells here and there. The last time I can remember United being in such good form was as soon as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came into the side. As soon as Jose left, he changed things up. Solskjaer, this is before he was made permanent manager. That's the last time we played such nice football in a consistent spell and a run of form as now. And it's half-time now, lads and lasses. So the half-time whistle has gone. Get in there. 2-1 to United. Look, I think we're going to be coming out second half and putting the sword to Southampton and winning this game comfortably. But we still got to go out there and do it. Like, that's another question, is going out there actually doing it. So hopefully the lads do it. Hopefully Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know, does really, really well in terms of motivating them for this second half. Hey, thank you so much from Piano Girl 23. Massive love to Piano Girl 23, who sent a PayPal over saying, Pig, you bloody legend. Thank you so much for that, Piano Girl. Really appreciate the support. What a bunch of legends in this community. Really don't know what to say, really. Thanks to everybody that's sending bits and bobs over and all the support. It's quite frankly unbelievable. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Just everybody for watching, whoever's tuning in, and get involved in the comment section at half-time now. So we're just going to have a little chat about Manchester United's performance and how we've done. What do you guys think about it? And I think it's been hit and miss half of football from us. The 2 goals that United scored were amazing. The goal that we conceded was a completely bit of shocking defensive play. Really poor judgment by David De Gea and a little bit sloppy from Paul Pogba, to be honest. Just gifted them the goal. Terrible, terrible start for United, but we showed a bit of character to get back into it. We got that equaliser and then we got another one straight away. Some nice goals we scored as well. Lovely bit of play by us, but yeah, not quite, you know, we settled into it more. The first part of the game, 20 minutes of the game, they really did control things, but then we took the game back off of them. Possession-wise, going in at half-time, 54% possession to Manchester United, 46% possession to Southampton. We've had 5 shots on goal, 4 on target. They've had 2 on goal, 2 on target. both had 7 fouls each. They've had 2 corners. We haven't had any. And that's the story of the half, everyone. 2-1 to Manchester United. A goal from Marcus Rashford. A lovely attacking move. Really great bit of play from the likes of Pogba, Bruno and Martial holding it up and feeding it to Rashford for the goal. And then the second one, another lovely, fantastic move there. Lovely bit of play between Pogba, giving it to Bruno, and Bruno, lovely ball over to Martial, and Martial just lashed that one in the top bin. So it is a great couple of goals that we scored in this game. Don't get me wrong, it can't all be faultless, but this is still good attacking stuff from United, but we've got to take a little bit more control of the game. I want to see more movement up there. I want to see slicker, quicker play up the top of the pitch there. We've done it at times, but we need to do it a little bit more because it's too slow and too laboured at times in this game so far. Right then, let's get in the comments section, everyone, and see what you guys think about that first half performance. Really appreciate you all stopping by and getting your thoughts in. We've got a comment here, super chat from Scujo1, who says, great stream, Piggy lad. Thank you, Scujo1. What a top lad. Thanks for that super chat, mate. Cindy Collector getting in here, one of the new subscribers as well, says, hiya, how's everyone doing? Good to see you, Cindy. Yeah, not too shabby. We're 2-1 up at half time. It could be worse. Brandy LaBelle says, not convinced. We need to improve second half because this Southampton team is playing really well with the high press. Yet they've caused us issues at times. They've got him behind a couple of times. Watch out for Danny Ings. He's going to be a constant threat. He's drifting out into wide positions. He's got the ability to put it in the back of the net if he gets a good chance. But the defence has done a decent job today other than that incident where we've conceded. You know, the likes of Lindelof, Maguire, they look pretty solid today so far. Raymond Moore says, Lindelof playing great. Yeah, he's mopping things up at the back there. He's looking very cool. He's getting out from the back for us. He's doing a good job. Thank you, Matty the Rushmeister. And also, Griffo Chat says, we've got another few gears left yet. Yeah, very true. If you look at what we did in the Bournemouth game, we can't say we started that game well, but then we started to go through the gears. We went through the motions and we started to really play some really great football. And I feel like the same thing's going to happen second half. Ollie won't make any changes here. He'll just put his faith in these players that we can come out and do it better second half. And I think we can. Batman Night Fan says 139 likes, Pig. That is sensational, guys. Thanks to everybody that's chucked a like on it. If you haven't done so already, you can show your support for this stream by smashing a thumbs up on it, lads and lasses. Absolute legends. Thank you very much for doing so. Eddie O2 says, I reckon, man, I have looked calm and cool since going a goal up. Yep, you're right. We've definitely settled into the game better. Since we got that 2-1 lead, you're absolutely right. We've settled into it. We've had more possession of the ball and we started to control it a little bit more. Southampton getting back into it towards the end of that half. But yes, absolutely, that half was a tale of two halves of a half. If you know what I mean, like they started and controlled the game really well for the first bit, but then United just came back into it. Lee Matthews says we've been better since the break. Absolutely, since the little water break, we got our shit together. We've obviously changed a couple of little things, and we started to move it a little bit quicker. And I think you're right. We controlled it a bit better. Viking Red says, Pig, they need a quick couple. It'd be nice if we could just come out and get that third goal. That's the most important thing, really. Put this game to bed. We don't want it lingering and hanging on where Southampton could pop up at the end and cause a bit of heartbreak for us. No. We want to go up there and get the goal straight from the off in the second half, get that 3-1 lead, and then we can just, sit back and control it a little bit more if we want. It's an important game, this one. We can't not win this game. We have to take advantage of Leicester bottling it, and we have to take advantage of Chelsea bottling it too. Yes, Batman Night Fan, we've got to go and get that third goal. Ellie's back in here. Hope you're feeling a bit better, Eddie. She says, going to get into bed, I think. Oh, no. Not good, Ellie. Well, thank you so much for joining us at halftime again to say hi, and I hope you feel better soon. One of the legends of the channel there, Ellie. Callum Wayne comments, we look so devastating every time we come forward. I think De Gea is past it. Let's talk about David De Gea then, everyone. I mean, you can't be passing the ball out like that when Paul Pogba's got a man on him like that. I feel bad for Paul because at the end of the day, he should be doing better in that. But he shouldn't be being fed the ball in that position by De Gea to begin with. It is a poor bit of judgment by De Gea. And for somebody with such experience, somebody who's been our player of the season multiple times, very disappointing with De Gea's form. Very disappointing that it seems like every other game now, if not every other game, every third game, there's some sort of howler of an error from David De Gea, and it's no good, man. Not at a top club like United. You've given us a little mountain to climb already at the start of games. It's no good, man. It's no good. Ravi Poonsami comments, we must win. 100% Ravi, we got to get the job done tonight against Southampton. So far we're 2-1 up, it's not too shabba-labba. Buster Cherry says, vacate City's titles. Well, look, hopefully the FA bring up some sort of punishment, seeing as UEFA, have had theirs taken away from them. Yeah, shocking. Liam says, De Gea's distribution has always been awful. Well, he's known for being a proper shot stopper, isn't he? That's what he's known for, and he is a great one at that, or at least he was a great one on that. Ian77900 says, Rashford and Martial absolutely in amazing form. I agree. I think they've looked absolutely sensational since coming back from lockdown, and certainly Rashford's probably been one of our players of the season before lockdown, and they both look amazing. I do think that they're great. Even though the last two games before this one, maybe they weren't at their sparkling best, they've still done very well. They still work very hard for the team, and look at that today. You know, Rashford getting on there, Martial getting on there. In fact, isn't it funny, because at the start of this stream, I said, I know it's an easy statement to make because they're two of our forward players, but I did say I expect Martial and Rashford to get the goals for us. So they've done that anyway so far, and very nice to see. Griffo Chaz says, you can't blame De Gea for every goal conceded. Pogba mistake and vacant defending from sure to blame. Yeah, but the initial incident comes from David De Gea. You know, as a goalkeeper, I used to play in goal. It's only youth football, whatever. But you can't be passing it to effectively what's become your centre-back when he's got a man on running towards him from behind, where there's no other options to him apart from to just pass it straight back to you or put it out, you know, for a throw-in. You might as well just hoof it up the pitch or look for a chipped option up the pitch or something. There's no need to play that ball close into Paul Pogba when he's got a man on. It's poor judgment by De Gea, Griffo. I hear you, Pogba should do better and Luke Shaw should do better, but at the same time, the initial mistake has been made by David. It really has. And check this out, we've got a new Bacon Brigade member. Welcome to the Bacon Brigade, Matthias Emmanuel. Check it out. Welcome, Matthias, to the Bacon Brigade, mate. All aboard the pork chop train. It's great to have you in here, lad. Yes, man. Matthias, lad. Thank you very much for joining and becoming a member. Anybody who doesn't know, you do get a little couple of perks for being a member. You get an emoji or a badge next to your name there, as you can see some of the legends in the live chat. Eddie O2, Primot, they've got the badge next to their names there, you can see. And you also get access to some emojis, which is obviously a lot of fun. We've got Roy Keane nonsense. We got Roy Keane, we got Phil Jones, we got Bruno Fernandes, we got Greeners, we got a piggy. So there's some benefits to it anyway. I'm just going to put it out there. So if you do want to join like Matthias has just done, then you can do. Thanks to everybody that supports this show and helps me do this. Yeah, nice one. There's the emojis there from Eddie O2. Shout out to Eddie O2 as well, my thumbnail man, or graphic designer, as extraordinaire, as I like to call him, because he's a top man. He's doing these great thumbnails for me. If anybody needs anything doing, oh crikey, I'll give you sorry mate, I should have put your thing at the bottom, mate. I've had a nightmare. Oh man, I meant to do that before the game. Anyway, verbal shout out. Check out Culture Soldier Gear on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Eddie O22 it is on Twitter, actually, guys. If you need any graphic design work done, he's a top man. So that's for you, Eddie, because I should have put it in the description and I didn't, mate. Red Devil 77 says, hey pig, shaky start. I'll put it in after. But they seem to have steadied the ship. Aaron Wan-Bissaka hasn't been up to his usual standards. Maybe he needs a rest. I don't know. I mean, he has been playing basically all the games this season for us at right back. I hear you. But I think he's entitled to a 6 or a 7 out of 10 performance, isn't he? He's not exactly been awful in this game. I really don't think he's been awful. Yes, Griffo Chaz, I've done that as well. I should have done that. He was in the last couple, but for some reason it's not carried over to this one. But yeah, mate, 100%. I need to put the website in there as well. Nice one, Eddie O2. No worries at all, pal. Griffo Chaz says, Maguire has played every minute of every game since the restart. Yep, interesting. Ollie seems to sort of know his team now, doesn't he? He's got the players in there that he wants to play. He knows his best team, and I think it's taken him a long time, up until really now, to figure out what his best team actually is and what team's got the best balance. Because remember, Fred and Matic were doing really well before lockdown together, but Pogba's come back into it. Matic gives him that balance. Pogba's allowed to do his thing a bit more. He's still that deep playmaker as well for us and can be defensive, but we've got Matic there just being that Serbian Terminator, and it's really got a nice balance, this United team at the moment. So I think Solskjaer's done brilliantly, finally getting together what is his best team. Right, let's have a look at this real quick. Oh yeah, 2 seconds. Right, okay. G Wolf thinks it's going to be 4-1 now, so he's confident that we're going to score 2 more goals in the second half. Could happen. GDU Nafi thinks 2-2, he said before the game. Fair play, GDU thinks it's going to be a draw. Southampton could come back into it. Mateus Emmanuel says Aaron Wan-Bissaka is way down the last few games. He was doing so perfect before the break. Unbelievable. Look, he's still come back from lockdown and had a couple of great performances. But yeah, not up to the standards, the very high standards that he has had. But look, cut him a bit of slack. He's going to come out second half and freaking boss it for us. Griffo's sticking to his 2-1. Joe Breheny thinks 7-1 like Germany, Brazil. Sinethemba Cine comments 4-2. He thinks it's going to be 4-2 to United. Give More Mulaudzi comments, we are coining this one. I think that means we're going to win this one. So get in there, Give More. Thank you very much for your comment. Chima Okareka Felicia comments, hey, I'm Hector. How's it going, Hector? Thanks for getting involved and tuning in. 3-1 says JW still. Chris Garafinski says 4-2. And C. Tony comments 3-2. So my prediction before the game has gone out the window because I thought it was going to be a pretty comfortable game for us. We'll continue in that penetrative form that we've been in. And Manchester United would go on and probably win the game 3-0. That was my thought before the game. Now, that's obviously, we've had a nightmare start due to a bit of an error. And it's a nightmare. So that's out the window. But I'm still going for the rest of it the same. I'm going to go for United, get another one in this second half. I'm going to say it's going to be Mason Greenwood and United win the game 3-1. That's what I'm going for in this second half. Ian thinks it's going to be 4-1. Matthias Emmanuel. I mean, seriously, comments Bruno or Mason will definitely score. It's what they do. Come on, United. He thinks it's going to be 4-1. Paul Lucas says 3-1, but hope for 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 would be nice if Manchester United could get a couple goals in the second half here. Yes, Matt Rush comments, Matthias, top man from Brazil. What a legend. We've got a Brazilian channel member now. Is that right? We've got a Brazilian channel member in here. Absolutely legendary, mate. That is class. Thank you. Juliana Afenia comments 3-1, mister. So they think it's going to be 3-1 to Manchester United. I'm with you on that one. I think 3-1's a likely outcome. Ilianitis says, don't let me down. Come on, the Reds. Ian says, Rashford would be 5 games with more than 3 goals. Wallace Montcroy Stewart comments, is it back-to-back substandard performances from Aaron Wan-Bissaka? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go that far. I mean, substandard, is that really fair to say? I mean, look, he hasn't really been directly involved in any sort of a major error or goal or anything, or, you know. Is it really substandard? I mean, look, for his own very, very high standards, he's not had the best of performances so far, but there's still plenty of time left in this game. We'll see. Adam Crook says, come on, United. Danson Kamawega comments 2-2. Thinks it's going to be a draw like GD Nafi Gaming as well. They both think it's going to be a 2-all draw. The second half is about to get underway, lads and lasses. I will let you know as soon as it's kicked off. It's about to go. Here we go. The referee's kicked us off. And Manchester United get us underway for the second half. Come on then, United. Come on then. No time for melts here. We've got to make this work for us. We've got to make this count. We've got to get the win. We've got to get that third place position here. Luke Shaw on the ball is a foul committed on it, Matic, and he's just holding his knee a little bit. James Ward-Prowse gone a little bit hard. He's already on the yellow card, isn't he, James Ward-Prowse? So we better watch out. He doesn't want to piss the Serbian Terminator off anyway. Oh dear, come on then guys, come on then. I'm proper nervous about this one now. Like this second half, come on lads. Hopefully we just come out and get that third goal and it will take some of the pressure off, man. Because I'm feeling the pressure in this one. United have to get the result. We've got to take that third place spot. If Southampton score anytime soon, I'm going to shit the bed, lads and lasses. I'm going to shit the bed. The ball's played in though, it's cleared away. 2-1 to United. You know, if it finished like that, that would be fantastic. We just need the 3 points, to be honest. We just need the 3 points. And it's 2-1 Come on then, lads. Squeaky Pig Time says Ryan Berberspin9, something like that. Joe Breheny comments, what happened to Diego Dallo? He's just really not had many opportunities, has he? Look, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has had all the opportunities, and because United haven't had any Europa League fixtures because they've been postponed until August, that's another reason why you haven't seen some of the other players much, because we've been playing a lot of our second string players in the Europa League, and of course we haven't had those games. Like, I'd imagine in the last game, for instance, the second leg against Lask, you're going to see a completely changed Manchester United side, because we're 5-0 up anyway. You'll have Igalo starting up there, you'll probably have Lingard playing, it'll be totally changed. Chris Karafinski says Luke Shaw has been non-existent today. Yeah, not a good performance by Luke Shaw. I mean, if we analyse some of these performances today, there's a lot of them that have not quite been up to the standard. I think I haven't seen anything from Greenwood today either so far. Look, he's only 18, but really haven't seen nothing from Greenwood yet. Thing is, with Greenwood, he has a tendency to just pop up with something important at any given time. We've seen David De Gea have a very sloppy start to the game, giving a goal away, very poor. Pogba having a hand in that too. But generally, Pogba's play throughout has been very good. Some of the passes Pogba's made today has been brilliant. He's had a hand in our goal, so can't say anything bad about Pogba, apart from that David De Gea was at most fault for that goal, if you ask me. Just in my opinion there. Pogba should do better, but other than that, he's had a good game. Matic has done okay, but we need. It's not like his performances recently. Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, not looking as good as they have done. I would say Maguire and Lindelof have done all right today. Actually, Maguire and Lindelof have done pretty damn well today. And United trying to get that counter down the right, but it's one back. Is it by Greenwood? No, muscled off the ball now. And here comes Southampton with another flurry just as the 48th minute strikes. So watch out for them, because they do have the ability to score. They are a decent footballing side. They do have Danny Ings in good form with a lot of goals this season. So you have to take them seriously, man. United need to get that third goal now. No, here comes Southampton with a chance down the left here. Open bit of space, dodgy defending by United. Shot on goal. Oh my days, man. And it's just wide of David De Gea's left stick. But that was a dodgy moment for United. Look at this, and let's have a look over on that right-hand side there. Who's out of position? Who's out of position? Aaron Wan-Bissaka a little bit. They both get into position pretty quick, and they force Bertrand inside. Lingard, Maguire standing the ground, Aaron Wan-Bissaka standing the ground. It's a poor shot in the end. But they just allowed another shot there for Southampton. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, boys. Little bit hectic. Little bit hectic at the back. 49 minutes gone on the clock, and we're feeling it. We're feeling that pressure now. Here we go. Tremendous bit of play by Tony Martial to win it back for United on the left, but now it's gone out for a throw-in. Crikey, and we've got another PayPal here. It's from Ted Zavala. Thank you so much, Ted Zavala. And what a legendary name you've got there. I'm not going to read it out there, but what a freaking legendary name you have got, Ted. Anyway, he says, tell me your favourite beer. Thanks for all the great content from Ted Zavala. Ted Zavala, mate, what a legend. Thank you, Ted. One of the proper long-time channel members, long-time subscribers of this channel. Shout out to you, mate. And my favourite beer, I mean, look, it might make me common as muck. It might make me a non-connoisseur, whatever you want to call me. But I just like a Heineken, mate. I love a cheeky little Heineken. And I also like a Hoegaarden. Basically, anything that begins with H and ends in N, I'm a fan of. Apart from hen. Man United 2, Southampton 1. Come on. Debbie Elder says we need Koulibaly and Sancho. It would be pretty sick if we could get that. It'd be pretty sick if we could do that bit of business. I mean, Koulibaly, does he fit in with what we're trying to do? He would be that ready sort of made guy. Yeah, there you go. Stay Clint says Holston. There's another one. Not too shabby. How funny, because that was Henry's drink of choice, wasn't it? Griffo Chaz says Hobgoblin. There you go. I've never had it, my friend, but I probably like it. Buster Cherry says dark Heinekens are great. What's a dark Heineken, Buster Cherry, mate? What is a dark Heineken? Just dark beer version of Heineken. Yes, Andre King, I agree with you, Mr. King. He says it's the best football post-Fergie. I think, this game has not been a sparkling example of it, but we still scored some lovely goals. Oh, shit, it's a chance for Southampton now. Oh, my days. Oh, my days, it's pinballing around, and Maguire just gets something on it, and it's out, and it's out. Oh, nice, and we've just mopped it up at the back there. Nice one, Slabby Maguire, lad. But his pass is wayward out from the back there. Or was it Victor Lindelof on the ball there? But either way, we've dealt with it well. Yeah, look, Slabby Maguire does really well there, actually, Fair play to Harry Maguire. Does very well to get that away. He's done all right today. I said Slabby, Maguire and Lindelof have looked pretty comfortable at the back. It's not really their fault they've conceded a goal today. So, other than that, they've done everything asked of them so far. Harold Ching comments, get that, Slabby. He wants, that's it. Get it, Slabby. Get at it, Slabby. That's more like it, Slabby. And here come United down the left-hand side then. We see Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He plays it inside to Rashford, but it's a wayward pass. It's really well won back by Mason Greenwood, though. And look at this chance. Rashford's been played inside. Oh, Marcus Rashford had a shot. Did you see that challenge by Mason Greenwood in the build-up to that bit of play by United there? What a bit of commitment by Mason Greenwood, eh? Unreal. Unreal commitment. Olivia Alves says, my stream is lagging. Is that Olivia's internet, guys, or is everybody else okay? Mwaka comments, Mwaka Justine says, we really need the 3 points, boys. 100% Mwaka. We have got to give them a pasting out there today and get the 3 points. We're currently in the winning position right now. As long as things finish as they are, 2-1 up, you know, we get the 3 points. We just need to make sure we don't concede. But at the same time, we need that third goal, really, just to put it to bed. It's too nervy. Bruno with the short corner and then pings one in. From a more acute angle. This time it's gone out. It's another corner over on the other side, and Bruno makes his way over to the left-hand corner flag now. Whew. Crikey. Do us a favour if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button, everybody. Give it a share on social media if you can. It really helps us out if you could chuck a like on it. And also, if you haven't commented yet in the live chat, get involved. First Class Gamer says, my stream is melting. I'm only seeing a sweaty pig. Yeah, sorry, guys. I've got the hat on today because the hair is proper atrocious today, you know. We all have bad hair days. But when you've got bad hair to begin with, that's not a good thing when you have a bad hair day. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to change it up and put the hat on because it's too atrocious. But yeah, it's hot as anything. I'm sweating my teats off, man. Gungshi, yes, chin up, Gungshi, mate. I hope you're all good, Gungshi. You're a top bloody legend of the channel, mate. Thank you so much for just getting in here tonight. What a hero. Gungshi says, now I'm just trying to find this comment that people are responding to. But anyway, Gungshi, what a top man. Thank you, lad. Mr. Big Nut says, I love your hair, pig. Thanks, mate. It's not good at the moment, though. It's really not good. It looks fluffy as anything, mate. It's proper like a poodle, man. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, Mrs. P says, legend, Gumshy. Thank you very much, Mwaka Justine says, great commentary. Here we are, Martial on the ball then. Aaron Wan-Bissaka giving the ball away again for Manchester United there. And like we've been discussing, it's not the most sparkling of performances by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He actually looks quite tired. I'm just looking at him jogging back there. And I think he looks maybe a little bit fatigued. Bear in mind, he has played a lot of games this season. Bear in mind, the position that he plays in requires a heck of a lot of running as well. You know, it's one thing for Harry Maguire to have played every game since lockdown, but he's not moving around as much as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's up and down that byline. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's defending, he's attacking, he's doing it all. So I do believe that he may be just a little bit tired. That is the one thing about playing the same team week in, week out. I think it's absolutely the right thing to do. Oh, and the ball played over to Rashford, but it's just bounced off the Southampton player. And now Rashford cuts inside. He's going to try one from distance. Oh, my days off! And it's just wide. What a shot that was from Marcus Rashford. He had one thing on his mind, very far out. He's almost troubled McCarthy there, but it's just wide of that left-hand post. And we've got hiccups, guys. But that was a close one by Marcus Rashford there. Look at this. Good bit of play by him. He's gone for it. He's just gone, do you know what? I'm just going to ping one. And actually, I think McCarthy gets a touch on it. And I think it's actually quite a good save in the end. It's a good shot by Marcus Rashford there. Stevens Evans says, is your time right, pig? Let's have a look. I'm on 55.36. Yep, that's absolutely bang on. 55.39. Yeah, absolutely bang on. If you guys want to stream, sync up your streams with me, you can. If you're a little bit ahead or behind, if you can fast forward it, rewind it, whatever you need to do, sync it up if you can, and then you'll be able to watch the game along with me perfectly. Mr. Big Nut says, anyone else like a Budweiser? Not really, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Budweiser at all. My favourite sort of American beer is probably a Coors Light or whatever. But I'm not really into American beers. I'm not going to lie to you, my friend. Maybe a bit of Michelob Golden Light or something's not too bad. But nah, I ain't really into American beers. 56 minutes, 24 gone. Then Walker's-Peters with a foul. And they are committing all sorts of atrocities out there on our players, aren't they? I agree. KM Ali says, why are these Southampton players playing so dirty? There's so many fouls being committed by these Southampton players. How many of these guys have been booked? Let's just have a look and see how many of these, because they must have a lot of bookings now. Look at this. Man United have got 0 bookings. They've got 3 bookings as it currently stands, actually. Maybe that was their 4th, I don't know. But yeah, they do seem to be kicking 7 shades out of United right now. Griffo Chan says Budweiser is good for unblocking sinks. James Reynard says Big Nuts Budweisers are awesome. Those in Corona are my go-tos. Mate, Corona is a fantastic beer. I love a Corona, actually. Big fan of Corona. A nice Mexican cerveza. I do like a Corona, but yeah, I'm just not into Budweiser. Something about the flavour. It's a headache in a bottle, mate. I'm not into it. Mickey's Malt Liquor says here, Stark. Yeah, I had a couple of Mickey's, actually. To be fair, they're not too bad. Yeah, I had a few of them when I went to America. But, you know, nah. Anyway, look, here we go. You can't really beat, you know, a Stella Artois or a Heine or one of these European lagers in my book. But then I'm a commoner, like I said. Matt Rush, thank you, lad. He says, smash a like for the pig. Check that out. We've almost hit 170 likes on the stream. I wonder if we can hit 200 likes on the stream tonight, lads and lasses. That would be insane. So everybody who's watching, everybody who's not smashed a like yet, smash that thumbs up button. Smash it for United, because we're going to smash up Southampton for the rest of this game. And here we go. Down the right then, United have a chance. Aaron Wan-Bissaka takes it. We got space down the right. Mason Greenwood making that run. Aaron Wan-Bissaka does well to find him. Mason Greenwood now down the right. Takes it back inside, gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes skips past the defender, gives it back to Wan-Bissaka on the right. It's lovely play. The ball's played in and it's pinged back out to him. And now Mason Greenwood retrieves it back. Here we go, little 1-2 round the corner, given away. And it's gone to nothing there, but a nice little bit of play, just broken down. Olivia Alves says, nothing like a cold Heineken on an Amsterdam summer night. Good shout, Olivia. There's another Dutch lager that I'm a big fan of, actually. Amstel. Amstel's pretty nice. You've just taken me back to when I stayed in Amsterdam when I was about 20. And I had a nice cold pint of Amstel at some bar in Amsterdam. And it was freaking beaut, man. But yeah, anyway. Lemonhead says, do you like Scottish whiskey, Pig? Yes, I am a big fan of Scottish whiskey. I do think Scottish whiskey is probably the best whiskey. I'm not really into my whiskies, to be fair, you know. I don't even have much Scottish whiskey. The only whiskey I really have is Jack Daniels. To be fair, like if you're out and about, they've always got Jack Daniels. I'm not really one for ordering the Glenfiddich or the Glenlivet or anything like that. But I would like to. Amstel's lovely, says Andrew Cos. Yeah, that is a nice beer. The Dutch know how to make a lager, to be fair. They do. They know how to make a nice beer. Yeah, look at that elbow in Lindelof's face. I've just seen it, my friend. Shocking. Matt Rush, Southampton are a bunch of dirty bastards tonight, aren't they? They've literally been proper filth out there, kicking 7 stages of shit out of United. Stevens Evan says, you guys seen the Klopp Erdingen commercial? Very funny. No, I haven't, Stevens Evan. I have to check that out. By the way, Stevens Evan, my missus absolutely loved that that little bit of artwork you did, my friend. So thank you very much for doing that. We're going to have to stick that on some sort of sticker or a mug or a shirt or something. Olivia Alveson says, I do appreciate a pint of Guinness. Yeah, a pint of Guinness. I one of those things that have grown on me very much so over the years. Very partial to a nice cold pint of Guinness. I think it's an acquired taste. I remember being introduced to drinking as a young teenager or whatever in this country and having Guinness because, you know, it's actually good for you in some ways. Like it's got iron in it and, you know, it's got some vitamins in it and stuff like that. But it's also, you know, it also tastes a bit freaking rank, doesn't it? When you first have a Guinness, but I've acquired the taste for Guinness over the years. Fox and Ram says, beer belly's in here, mate. Belly's going to get you. Belly's already bloody got all of us. It's got me anyway. It's lockdown. We've all got that belly on the go right now, I think. Well, it's not lockdown anymore, but you know what I mean. We've had post-lockdown, we've all got a belly. Oh, man. So, 61 minutes, 8 seconds gone then, and we need a little bit more from United in this second half. We haven't seen too much. That's what we've been talking about, what our favourite bloody beers are and stuff. Because quite frankly, there's not too much action from United so far in this one. Ball played down the right. As I say that though, United with a chance. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Fred's one through the middle. Good pass by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Looking for a bit of skill. Laid up to Bruno, who switches play. A little bit too much on it there for Rashford. He does amazing to keep it in though, but he's just given the possession away. It was a bit too much on it from Bruno. Sloppy pass. Eugene McGeever says, were you in the Guinness store in Dublin? I have heard that if you want a pint of Guinness, if you want a proper pint of Guinness, you do need to go to Ireland. You do need to get one that's brewed from the Liffey River, not the Thames, because I believe the water they use in the production of the English Guinness is actually from the Thames, and then the Liffey Irish River that they use, the water's just cleaner and better, and so it makes for a better drink. But that's from what I've heard. I mean, for all I know, they bloody import it these days. I don't know. Goog says, love a wife beater. Yes, Stella Artois. You can't really go wrong. I'm a big fan of a Stella. Very tasty lager. Big fan. And they're all over the place. When I went to America, there are Stella Artois all over the place. Matty Rush, thanks very much for keeping us up to date. Yeah, here we come. Little break in play. We've got Fred, who's going to be coming on the pitch. Looks like substitution. Who's coming off? It's going to be Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's coming off the pitch. Good display by Paul Pogba. Look, that first goal, of course, he had a hand in them scoring. He did. But other than that, I think he's done all right. I think he's pulled the strings. I think he's played some nice passes. He's had a hand in our attacking phases and goals. What more do you really want? He's done decent. He's looking tired. We've had to make the change. On comes Fred. You know, he's out on his feet on there. He's tired. So Fred comes on, and there you go. Fred is on the pitch for Paul Pogba. Debbie Elder says, Fred, what? Farn 141's an ale drinker. Fair play to you, Farn 141. Yeah, I like a little bit of ale, to be fair. I'm not a massive lover, but I do like a bit of ale. Gungshi says, Pig, I used to like Heineken and Grolsch, another Dutch beer. Yeah, Grolsch is another good one as well, with the pop-top bottles, you know. Yeah, Gungshi, the Dutch make is Grolsch Dutch? Yeah, the Dutch make a fantastic lager. I have to say, they do very well. They do very, very well with those things. And he says, I miss beer. Oh, fair play to you, Gungshi. Been a while, has it? Yeah, well, I mean, you're not really missing out that much, to be fair. I mean, it's pretty nice, but it's also, you know, it gets you hungover, doesn't it? I hate that feeling of a hangover. It's a nightmare. But then again, if you just have one or two. Yeah, Buster says he used to drink Grolsch as well. Piano Girl says vodka or pink gin for her. Fantastic. Olivia Alves says, what do you consider to be an iconic English beer? Iconic English beer. Newcastle Brown Ale, maybe. Boddington's Draft Bitter. You know, those spring to mind instantly. So there's a couple there. Stone's Bitter. What other ones? Why am I going for all the old school ones? Anyway. Yeah. I'm struggling to think. Oh, Tetley's, says Viking Red. Yeah, Tetley's Bitter. That's another one. Joe Brownie says Newcastle Brown. Yeah. Special Brew, says First Class Gamer. Yeah. Special Brew. I've never actually had a Special Brew in my life. Isn't that Danish anyway? Don't Carlsberg make Special Brew? I don't know. But yeah, no, you might be right. Maybe they bought the recipe from some English recipe. Base Ale says BD a Jedi. BDA Jedi says Base Ale. Fair play. Old Peculiar, says Andrikos. I'll tell you what is good. They do a lot of like there's a lot of random small, you know, like Tanglefoot and random stouts and ales and all, just random beers that they make, you know, Old Speckled Hen and just proper random stuff in England. There's so many different varieties of stouts, ales, beers, whatever you want to say. There's a lot to choose from. So they do a lot of good things in this country when it comes to booze. Like, we are known as a boozing culture. Oh, Gunga says, I can't drink with my medicine, unfortunately, though. I occasionally have a cheeky swig of absinthe in the morning. Bloody hell, Gungshi. Starting the day off right, son. No, fair play to you, lad. Yeah, a bit of the Green Fairy for breakers. That is commitment, Gungshi. No, fair play to you, Gungas. But I suppose that's good for pain relief and things like that, is it? But yeah. The thing is with medicine is the problem. You can't really drink on a lot of these medicines, so that is a bit of a shitter. But to be fair, I haven't drunk for months and months and months. You know, since the last time I drank was actually the old Rosie incident on this channel. Never again, guys, never again. Here we go, Luke Shaw in the area, a little chance, but it's cleared away by Southampton. And this game is making me nervy, man. Very nervy second half performance for Manchester United, lacking any sort of real creativity. We've still got that 2-1 lead, but we're going to have to start doing something now. We're going to have to get that third goal. Yeah, he says, just a tiny bit when the pain is bad, Pig. Yeah, I figured you weren't just like a ritual alcoholic gunshi getting up necking the Green Fairy for breakfast. You know? that's a Henry Hotspur move, that one. Albert Olivier says, hope Pogba is not going off as a result of injury again. He didn't look to be having any sort of knock or anything. It just looked like he was a little bit tired. He was fatigued, and that's why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's made the decision to bring Fred on, a little bit more mobility in the centre as Pogba was slowing down. But that's just my thoughts on it. I didn't see if he picked up a knock or anything like that. But yeah, Fred's on for Pogba. JP says, Pogba got sub yet, Pogba off. Piano Girl says, would love to see Drunk Pig. Well, there was a drunk incident on the channel. When was it? A couple of months ago, I don't know, doing a FIFA stream. Never again. Never again. Welsh Red says, get the old Rosie out, Pig. There you go. Ruddy says, why are we dissing Henry? Why aren't we dissing Henry, Ruddy? Come on. Have you only just joined this channel? We've been doing this for years. He's a fan of Tottenham Hotspur. They're gash. Anyway, here we go. Oh, set up for Manchester United. Get it in the back of the net there, son. Oh, Rashford, how has he missed that one? He's just missed an absolute sitter. Let me just have another look at what's happened here. But it's been put on a plate for Marcus Rashford. It's a great bit of play down the left there by Rashford, who gives it to Martial. Martial sticks it up. It's put on a plate for Rashford. Let's have a look how he misses this one. And I'm not even sure if there's a deflection or a save or anything like that on it. I think it's simply a poor miss from Marcus Rashford. I have no idea how he's done that. That's a couple of occasions he's missed a couple of real bad sitters since coming back from lockdown. That's the worst of the bunch. I have no idea how he's not managed to put that one in there. That's an open goal from about a yard out. Oh, ball played to the back stick for United, but just a little bit too much on it, and Maguire can't keep it in. But yeah, man, Rashford, man, come on. He's got to put that one away. Welsh Red in the house. Hey, it's been a while, Welsh Red, hasn't it? He says, hi, not the 18-year-old. How you doing, Welsh Red? Morgan Sam thinks classical Rashford. That was a big shame. Lovely bit of play by Rashford. Just set the attack up, by the way. Gives it to Martial. You see they're interplaying, connecting once again today. They love playing with each other. Put it on a plate for him there. Martial giving it to Rashi. Can't do any more than that. Maybe the goalkeeper's made a save, actually. I think maybe it's just hit the goalkeeper's right leg. Martial cannot believe it, though. He cannot believe it. And that was the opportunity to get the third goal and put this game to bed. And they're just having a little water break now, guys. So they're just taking on some water. Give it a little bit of a couple of minutes break here. What do you think about the second half performance now? Griffo says, might revisit the drunk stream later. Crikey, it was one, wasn't it? Nice one, Welsh Red. Good to see you back in here, lad. Matty Rush says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you, Matt Rush. Ryan Burberspin says, great defending, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, look. He's got a touch to it, hasn't he? Griffo Chaz says, we need the third. Come on, lads, grab a third and make changes for the busy week. Palace on Thursday and Chelsea on Sunday. There you go. Crystal Palace coming up in the league on Thursday. And, of course, the other big fixture at the weekend, Man United versus Chelsea in the FA Cup. We've got to, well, we don't got to get the result in that one. But like Griffo says, the earlier we get the job done, if we can get that third goal, then we can make wholesale changes and rest the players for the Palace game. That's what we need to do. At this stage, I say we focus more on the league and more on the Europa League than that FA Cup game. I mean, Solskjaer's already done the job over Chelsea 3 times this season, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we can maybe do it again. But we'll see. I mean, it's hard to do that number of times over a team. Chelsea will be desperate for a bit of revenge there. Oh no, what's going on? Tony Martial's down on the ground. It looks like he's taken a knock on the back of the head. And how is he doing? He's just rubbing the back of his head. Looks like he's been struck on the soft tissue on the back of his head there. Elbow there. It's another filth elbow by Southampton, man. What's the matter with these twats? Why do they have to be so freaking physical out there? Just because they're shit at football? Okay, they're not actually, they're decent, but the point I'm making is they've been very, very dirty tonight. They committed a lot of fouls, and there's no call for it. Like, that's unnecessary. Why is he going in leading with the elbow against Martial there? Just because he's twice the player as that twat. Do you know what I mean? Debbie Elder says, when was the drunk stream? I can't really remember, Debbie. I was drunk. I don't know. Dylan Gill says, Pig, this game is hurting my eyes. I don't know. Somebody might be able to pull out the episode number of the FIFA episode. I can't remember it. Ashes Ash says, where are the cards, ref? Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that they've only got 4 bookings. They've had 4 players booked in this one. 3 players, actually. They've only had 3 bookings. I'm so surprised at that, because they've been kicking the shit out of United for most of this game. Unbelievable. Right, here we go then. There's just 20 minutes of this game left. And if United do want an easy passage in the last 20 minutes, then I suggest we go and get a goal now. That's what we need to do. No fanning around. And Luke Shaw's got a bit of cramp, and Luke Shaw's down on the ground, man. And you're seeing the fatigue coming into it now for these players. And Mason Green was looking on at Luke Shaw going, Luke Shaw, what the hell's the matter with you, mate? Why the fuck have you got cramp? Lay off the pies, Luke. Lay off the pies. No, I'm just kidding. But look, Luke Shaw, oh shit, my bad, Sorry. I don't think it is cramp. I don't know. Hopefully he's not pulled something there. Sorry, that was a bit of a bad joke, wasn't it? I think, oh no, he's just jarred his ankle. Shit. It wasn't. Sorry, there's me joking about it, saying I thought he would just got a bit of cramp. But no, he's actually jarred his ankle from when he tried to move it in there. This does not look good. We've got Brandon Williams on the subs bench, who I'm guessing he'll come on for the last part of the game, but this is not good. Shaw's been decent for us, and look, if it's an ankle injury, we all know if you roll your ankle, it can be very bad for weeks. So I don't know if he'll be playing much football between now and the end of the season, man. That's really not good. Brandon Williams, he seems to be walking okay now, actually, Luke Shaw, but he says he's giving the thumbs up. He's given the thumbs up, but I don't know, it looked a bit dodgy. He seemed to just jar his ankle there. And here's Bruno Fernandes with the corner for Manchester United. Just gone 73 minutes. He puts the corner in, it's a good one, but the keeper comes out and gets a touch and pushes it away from United's attackers. And now United gather it back up in the centre of the park. Fred on the ball for Manchester United, who's come on for the fatiguing Pogba. Plays a lovely ball over to the back stick, headed down by Maguire. Now cleared away by Southampton at the back, though. Oh, man, come on then, United. Just a little bit of time to remain and get the winner in this game. And here comes Southampton, though. Watch out. They've got a great chance here down the left. Numbers in the box, played into the 6-yard box. That's a great sliding challenge by Victor Lindelof. That's what I'm talking about, Victor Lindelof. That's the freaking stuff that I want to see, Victor Lindelof. What a slide challenge away there by Victor. Dodgy bit of play. He's got it away. Good bit of play, Victor. Yes. He's had a good game tonight, I think, Victor Lindelof. And, yeah, man, he's looking good. He's looking decent. He's solid at the back there. He's done well. He's judged that well. He's judged that really well. Oh, my days. And Luke Shaw's just coming off the pitch now, everybody. He's taking his time. He's walking off. He has got some sort of an injury. He doesn't seem to be moving too badly. He's walking normally off, but maybe just as a precaution, or he is feeling a little twinge now. We've got Brandon Williams coming on to replace him. Come on, Brandon. You may see this lineup now for some of the rest of the season. If Luke Shaw has got a little bit of an injury here, then Brandon Williams is likely to be the man that's going to be playing the last few fixtures in the league. Come on then, Brandon. Let's have a good display from you, lad. Viking Red says, come on, Brandon. Mohammed Sedat says, Victor keeping us secure. Absolutely, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job today. Shout out Victor Lindelof, man, honestly, because he's got a lot of stick from myself and everyone over the course of the season for some errors here and there. But coming back from lockdown, like a lot of these players, he's looked so much better and more confident. And yeah, it's not really been him making the errors. If anything, it's Maguire, it's De Gea. It's not been really Victor Lindelof. Lindelof's been pretty solid since coming back. Eddie O2 says, defence staying focused. I like it. Yes, mate. Looking a bit more comfortable. Red Blazer says, Pig, did you watch the UFC at the weekend? I did watch the UFC, mate. Yeah. Pretty good event. I thought Max Holloway was robbed, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, I just thought it was a bit of a boring main event, to be fair. But that's Usman's style, you know. He's gonna clinch you. He's gonna put his weight on you, and he's gonna make it a grappling match, basically. And that's sort of what he did. Proper clinch match. Anyway, yeah, Mrs. P, thank you for getting in here. Have a great sleep. See you tomorrow, love. Thank you very much for getting in here tonight and showing your support. Have a great sleep. See you soon. Moonshine may do the trick, to be honest, says Olivia. Oh, yeah, I had a bit of moonshine when I was in America. That's some potent stuff. I guess it depends on what moonshine you're having. Masvidal is classy, said JP. So I thought he did really well, actually, considering coming on 6 days' notice. And he Usman stood up with him for the first round, and then he didn't want none of it. Then he just wanted to lean on George and stamp on his feet for the rest of the freaking match. But yeah. Yeah, James Reynard says Holloway was robbed for sure. Looks like Peter Yan is the real deal. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, man. That's another one, that Aldo fight. That should have been stopped a bit earlier, man. Aldo looked good, but Peter Yan's just seems like, the next lunatic at that weight, 135. And yeah, they should have stopped that one sooner. Harold Ching says, what do you think of BVB's price tag on Sancho? Well, if I was them, I wouldn't accept anything less than 100 million, to be perfectly honest. I would want 100 million for him. He's a great young talent who scores and creates a lot of goals for them. And he's only getting better. And pretty much every club around the world's going to want a bit of Jadon Sancho, or in Europe, you would think. So I don't know. Funtime ID. Hello, Funtime. Thank you, Mohammed Sedat. He says, guys, hit that like button. Thank you very much. Yeah, not too far away from 200 likes, guys. If you haven't hit it yet, smash that thumbs up. Let's see if we can do it. 2-1. We are currently up still. 13 minutes left to go of normal time. And, it's been a good game again by Bruno Fernandes, but we need a little bit more now. We need another magic moment because as this stands, it's dodgy. It's dodgy. And look, Man United have a chance now on the counter. Down the right-hand side we go. Ball played over, switched over to the left, but it's a good header at the back by, I think it was Bertrand, who's got it away for Southampton now. Thank you, Junior Red, says left and like. Welsh Red says Eastern Bloc fighters are awesome. I have to say, they're a tough breed, aren't they? Absolutely. 100%, Russian fighters, Ukrainian fighters, Dagestani fighters, they're all very, very tough guys. And you're right, Stevens Evan, he says, don't forget Chinese teams may snap him up with a ridiculous bid. I mean, that's the thing. If money talks at the end of the day, and if you can earn twice as much money playing in China, it's like people criticize players like Oscar and stuff like that. But he's making, whatever he's making, 400, 500,000 pounds a week, which is a lot more than he can make over here. Can you really begrudge somebody doing that? It's like if you worked at Waitrose and somebody said, hey, we'll give you double the money at Tesco's. Would you not go and work for Tesco's? I think you probably would. So, maybe not a great example because they're still rich as rich, aren't they, if they play in the Premier League or whatnot. But so it's not the same. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, the ball's played against Southampton. This is what I'm talking about. This is dodgy shit, lads. Come on. Come and get that goal then. We've cleared it out the back now. Good bit of play there by Tony to win it back. Determined play in the air by Martial. Played over to the left-hand side where Rashford tries to wriggle back onto it now. But it's beaten away now. Southampton get it back under control. Brandon Williams gets stuck in and puts the ball out of play. Primos says, Oscar has set up his family for generations by signing in China. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And look, most footballers, they're from working class backgrounds. They're not from, it's not really an elitist sport. It's the sort of sport you play in the streets growing up. You can play with a scrunched up bit of paper if you need to, with no socks and shoes, if you really need to. It is grassroots level. And so what that brings is a lot of talent. But yes, a lot of it is from impoverished backgrounds. And you can't begrudge any of these players who grow up and become superstars and who are being offered these massive contracts when they've got families that, like you say, they can set up for generations. So I agree with you, mate. Do what you can, get what you can at this stage. Look, there becomes a tipping point where I think that legacy is important. But if you're from Brazil, if you're, it's not like you've grown up with the English Premier League and all this stuff. Maybe it just doesn't mean the same. So why not go and play in China? Tony Martial does the defender. Look at this individual moment from Tony. Takes him on. He's going to go all the way. Oh, Tony Martial's missed the shot. But what an unbelievable piece of play by Tony to take it all the way up the pitch. He did one defender. He did two. He skipped past them. He done Stevens. He's taken the ball off of him. And I thought he was going to go all the way. Look at this amazing play by Tony Martial. That is some serious play right there. He's absolutely turned the defenders into shite. It's Ronaldo-esque. It's Cristiano Ronaldo-esque, this bit of play. But unfortunately, the finish is not. Because the finish has just been... It's a poor finish. And he's had a couple of chances today which have been a little bit wayward. And there's another one. That would have been one of the goals of the season if he'd have just put that one in. If Tony Martial had put that one in the back of the net, that's one of the goals of the season, honestly, individually. Brilliant. Brilliant play, but the final product missing again. Oh, and a header on David De Gea's goal, but he saves it, man. Shane Long off the bench with the header. Dodgy stuff now. Up the other end, and it's David De Gea who has to make the save. Crikey. Here's United then. Ball pinning by Rashford. It's an absolutely aimless, wayward one. What's he doing? And should we make a couple of substitutions now? Do we have some tired legs on? The only substitution we made in this game so far are Brandon Williams on for the injured Luke Shaw and also Fred, who came on for Pogba. We can still make 3 substitutions in this game. Crikey, man. Come on then. 81 minutes 27. 2-1 to United. We've just got to hang on, but really we need to go and score. Do you think we can do it? Griffo says Martial and Rashford are on the same number of goals, so the friendly competition spurs each other on. Absolutely, yeah. And what I like about them, especially Martial, I think, they've good, both of them really, they're not selfish players, you know. You see they're putting it on plates for each other. They're not doing anything unnecessary just to be individually selfish and try and get a goal. They're helping each other out. Gungshi comments, I'd love to see Igalo score. Yeah, just imagine that if only an Igalo comes off the bench. He could make the decision. I mean, Martial's looking lively. I can see why Solskjaer's leaving him on there. But a couple of other changes wouldn't hurt. Inject a little bit of pace. We haven't seen too much from Mason Greenwood. Maybe Daniel James would be a good option for the last part of the game, just because he's got so much raw pace. And he can take it for you. Yeah, once again, thank you everybody that's getting in here and makes these watch-alongs what they are. They're definitely growing and picking up a bit of steam, and you know, everybody who's watching them and getting involved, thank you for getting involved in the comments and being a part of it. Absolute bunch of heroes. Really appreciate each of you that take the time to tune in. I know you could be watching this game on your own or with your family or with your friends or watching it on another channel or whatnot, but you're not. You're here on Flying Pig United watching it with the pig. So thank you. Thank you to you all. And smash that thumbs up button as well. Harris Khan, how you doing, Harris? Yes, man. Mar Smith says biggest 10 minutes of the season. Potentially. Here comes Southampton, though. Watch out for Southampton this last part of the game. Whilst they're in it at 2-1 down, they're always dangerous. They are hunting for this point. They're not lying over and just saying, look, we're mid-table mediocrity, just have it, United. They're not saying that. They are there to be... You're going to have to beat Southampton. And at the moment, we're just about doing that. Just about doing it. And it's not been a great performance from United today. Let's not pretend. We've had our moments. We scored some lovely goals. And look, here we go. A couple of substitutions being made. And it's Daniel James and Scott McTominay who appear to be coming on the pitch for Mason Greenwood. I think the time is right. We were seeing the players lagging up the top there. Just for the last 10 minutes, make the change. Daniel James is coming on for Greenwood by the looks of it. And actually... yeah, James is on for Greenwood, and they're just holding Scott McTominay back. No, Scott McTominay's coming on for Bruno Fernandes as well. He's had a good game. Bruno Fernandes getting an assist, of course, for Martial's goal. And he's had a good game, yeah. Bruno Fernandes always seems to. Not a sparkling one by his very, very high standards, but a good game. We just needed a little bit more in terms of chances created from us today. Scott McTominay then comes on the pitch for Bruno Fernandes. I know, Primo, it's squeaky bum time in this game. Marshall Gralla says this gives Ollie cause to make changes next match. Well, there you go, yeah. There you go. Maybe we'll have to. We seem to have a few fatigued players out there. And, of course, Luke Shaw has picked up a little injury. Yep, Viking Red, Pete, squeaky bum time. Junior Red says, I'm good, Gungshi, you legend. It's great to have you legend in here. Let's hope that we can just see this game out then. There's just over 5 minutes left of normal time. It should be, hopefully, uneventful 5 minutes for us at the back. But here we go. Ball over the top for Southampton, though. Very good header by Brandon Williams. Look at that header by Brandon Williams. What a sick header that was by Brandon Williams. He gets it away. And now Southampton still have us hemmed in a little bit here. Southampton on the ball. 85 minutes just gone then. 5 minutes of regular time to remain. Redmond on the ball then for Southampton down the left-hand side. Back to Redmond. He finds a bit of space over on that left wide position. And Wan-Bissaka gets a late challenge in there. It's play on from the referee, though. Southampton have a chance. Shot on goal. David De Gea, what a save. David De Gea with a fantastic save there. Oh, my days. And he's not had a whole bunch of action to do apart from making that error in the first half. But oh my days, it's an absolutely wonderful save. And you know what? Nemanja Matic gets done. He gets the better of him by the Southampton player. Not sure who it is here. It was Redmond, and he's done Nemanja Matic, and he's got a really good shot off at United's goal there. But it's a great save by David De Gea. Come on, David. Come on, David. That's it. Make up for your earlier melt bag. And the corner comes in though. Look at this. We're hemmed in. This is pure pressure from Southampton at the end. I'm not liking this, man. This is a nightmare. This is not good for our health, is it? And now the ball's gone out for a corner to Southampton, and it's pressure for Southampton. Oh. Crikey. Southampton making a change here at the end. Oh, I know. Olivia Alves says, this is not good for your blood pressure, pig. You're not wrong there, Olivia. Debbie says, this gives me heartburn. You're not alone there, Debbie. I tell you. Oh. Crikey, the corner comes in. Southampton with the corner in. Headed away. On the volley. Played him back into the danger zone, but cleared away by United. And we're hanging on here. We're hanging on. It's Southampton have them hemmed in. Look at that. Their goalkeeper's on the bloody halfway line. They've got us hemmed in. This is proper dodgy. Proper dodgy. Southampton down the left. Overlapping run from Redmond. Elects to go inside. Back out to the wide position now. Look at this. Wan-Bissaka gets done. Ball's played into the area. Southampton with another chance. Work it back out wide. Put the cross in. Good header away by Lindelof. Again dealing with that. And now United can get it back under control. Martial's got it in the wide position. Just take your time. Lovely ball. Oh, and the keeper's just read that one and come out to it and swept it up for Southampton. And it's so dodgy at the back here. Asher's Ash says Mourinho's bus. I mean, look at it. We're inviting them onto us. We're playing so deep now. That's the thing. We need to get out. We need to get out. JW says if Southampton equalise, this will be a bottle job. Desmond Mwape says, are we safe? I don't know about that one, Desmond. Let's just see. Let's just see what goes on for the last 2 minutes of the game. Right, I'm just going to focus on the last 2 minutes of the game, everyone. Eugene McGeever, shout out. Not safe yet, says Batman Night Fan. Come on then, it's 2-1 Manchester United. 88 minutes gone on my watch. Southampton now play it all the way back. And like I say, as things stand, United get the 3 points and we go into third in the league. And it's a massive result for us. But we're barely hanging on here. Southampton have us hemmed in. Southampton are the team that's on the ascendancy here. And this is not good. Wan-Bissaka tries to ball up the pitch. And it's another wayward pass by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And it's not quite happening for him today, is it? It's a sloppy performance by Wan-Bissaka. In all honesty. But he was due one. To be fair, he was due one. He's been so solid. It's only one or two, ropey-looking performances amongst an absolute season of dependability from the man. So don't jump on him. But yeah, he's looked a little bit out of sorts today. I think he's just fatigued. I think he's a little bit fatigued, if I'm honest. Come on, then. Ah, shit. And there's a coming together, a clash of heads there. Brandon Williams is down on the ground and he's clutching his head. And I think they've just come together and nutted each other in the face, man. Oh, and this doesn't look good. Let's just have another look at what's happened here. There's going to be a bit of a break in play here while they treat both of these players. They've just had a clattering together. And I think Brandon Williams has just gone full-blooded in there. And they've just bashed faces, basically. Their faces have just bashed into each other. So hopefully they're okay. Hopefully no concussion or anything. Obviously, let's have another look at the replay and see just how bad it was. Oh, shit. Mr. Big Nut says, damn, he's bleeding. Let's take a look at this then. So he's obviously had a cut across the forehead. This is not good. Yeah, Brandon Williams is bleeding here. Is it his nose? Is it his forehead? Let's have a look. Very serious clash of heads there. They come together. Oh, nice one, Junior Ed. He says 5 more likes. We're off 200. That is awesome. Just 5 likes to go until we smash the big 2. You bloody heroes. Thanks for the support tonight getting in there. Desmond and Mwape says, come on, guys. Come on then, everyone. Let's hope that this game finishes in a moment then. 90 minutes, 23 seconds gone on my one. Bring on Ashley Young, says JW. Ashley Clunge, what lucky he's over in Serie A, eh? I know, Imole Tolu comments, my heart is beating so fast. Sinethemba Cine comments, Wan-Bissaka needs rest, Dalot must come in. I sort of agree with you, you know. I do. I mean, look what's just happened. Hopefully Brandon Williams is not going to be out for the next game, because think about that. If Luke Shaw's injured and Brandon Williams is injured, then crikey, you know, what do we do? We've got to play Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Dalot over on one of the other sides, or, you know, maybe Lindelof at left back or something. That would cause all sorts of problems. And we smashed the 200 likes, everybody. Get in there, you beauties. Come on. Who's your man of the match, everyone? Says Mzar. Comments, who's the man of the match? I would have to say probably my man of the match would probably be Tony Martial. I think Tony taking his... Okay, he's missed a couple of chances, to be fair, but his general play's been brilliant. Some of the individual quality of his runs has been sensational. He's created chances for himself. He scored that lovely goal, and he also assisted that goal as well for Rashford. So in terms of having a good input, I'd probably go for Tony Martial out there. He's looked very committed. He's looked very lively up there. He could have had a couple more goals tonight if he was a little bit more clinical, but his overall play's been pretty good. And yes, Ash's Ash, I agree. Victor Lindelof has been excellent at the back. Absolutely excellent at the back, Victor Lindelof. And Maguire's looked good as well today. So I'm gonna say you're right about that one. They've been doing very good. Primot says, Brandon, what a tank. JP says 209 likes. Absolutely sensational. Thank you guys for watching and supporting this show. Gungshi says, I agree. Martial has been strong tonight. I think it's it's easier to say that because he's got the assist and the goal, but I think you're right, Gungshi. I think he's been strong. Look at that moment where he's just spooned one over the net. The run to create that chance and do all the defence like that. Wow, it was mesmeric. But unfortunately, the finish evaded him on that one. But yeah, I agree, Gungshi. Like, he's had such a good game. Very positive. Very pungent out there, you know, like a good blue cheese. Like a good blue cheese out there. Pungent performance from Tony Martial. A stonker of a performance. Junior Red says 90 away from 300. Nice one, Junior Red. Imolo Tuli says Martial is playing very splendid. Yep, I agree with that one. He's had a good game. He's in a good bit of form. He's scored a bunch of goals for United now this season, and we want to see more of it. Hopefully he's going to start getting, if he does get that number 9 mantle again next season for United, which I think he should based on how he's really improved this season in that role. I think he's got to be aiming for 25 goals next season. 20 goals this season with a good flurry at the end in this Premier League campaign. 25 next season. That's what we want to be getting out of our number 9. That's what we need out of our number 9. But what I like about Tony is he's also very creative. We've seen another opportunity in this game. This game should have been put to bed a while ago, by the way, because Rashford missed an absolute open goal sitter. Rashford's been good tonight, but he did miss that open goal sitter, and that is a shocker. We could have put the game well to bed there. So a bit disappointing, but overall a really great performance by Martial. Rashford's done well. Bruno's done well. Pogba looked good. Quiet game by Greenwood in my eyes. Quiet game by Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. I think both the centre-backs have done very well. Matic, has done well enough. Hasn't really put too much of a foot wrong from my eyes, from my seat. De Gea made a good save, but he also gave away a goal, so not another good performance from him, unfortunately. That's how I'm looking at it. We'll get into all this in the post-match in a little bit, lads and lasses. Stick around. There's only 45 seconds left of stoppage time. 5 minutes of stoppage time. We're 94 minutes, 20 seconds in. 30 seconds left. Southampton with a chance down the left. This is not looking too good in here, and they've got a throw in near the corner flag. No, it's a United throw. Come on. 30 seconds left of stoppage time then. Come on then, United. We need this win. We'll go third in the league if we do. Tony Martial, what a man. Man of the match on Sky Sports. Probably my man of the match as well. He's had 1 goal today, 1 assist today, both top class. And it's great to see Tony Martial having a really positive impact out there for us again up top there. Great to see. And we're just coming up to the end of the stoppage time here. Is the referee going to blow? Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Why is he giving Southampton another attack here for the long ball over the top? Blow the whistle, ref. We've gone past the added time. I hate it when they do this. And now Southampton with the ball down the left. Redmond on the ball. Tries to beat Wan-Bissaka, but he can't do this time, and it's a corner. You're not going to let them take the corner now, are you, referee? Nice one. No, is he? No, he's not. Piss off, ref. We're 30 seconds over the stoppage time now, mate. What are you doing? Why are they allowed to take a corner here? And this is it. Last chance saloon for Southampton. Last moment of the game, really. You would think. Last attack of the game for Southampton. United just need to defend this set piece, and we got the 3 points in the bag. And third place in the bag. The corner comes in. No, I don't believe it! You've got to be absolutely shitting me! You've got to be absolutely shitting me! What a freaking load of bollocks, man! No! 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 We don't freaking concede right at the end of the game like that in the last dying second of the game! It's a freaking calamity, man! It's a crumble job! What the freaking hell has happened, man? Why the bloody hell have we let the last kick of the game? Why is the referee not entered the game 30 seconds before? What's he doing? What's just happened? Look at this bullshit, Glutton, and it's Victor Lindelof's put it into his own fucking net. What's he doing after an amazing display? Look at that defending from Victor Lindelof. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What the freaking hell? Oh, no, man. No. It's 2-2, it's 2-2, and there's no time left in this game for United to do anything about it. We've crumbled. Oh, no. What a freaking nightmare. I don't believe this. This is proper shit. This is the shittest thing that could have possibly happened, man. The last dying embers of the game. The referee, what's he doing? Why the bloody hell has the referee not ended the game before that? There was too much time. There was too much time added on. It's a fix, man. It's bollocks. You've got to defend the corner. Victor Lindelof, what are you doing, man? Oh. No, it's schoolboy shit with that defending the goal, and that's the final whistle, lads and lasses, is it? Freaking broken my mouse. Let's update the score then. What a shithouse. What a shithouse way to end the game. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it, man. Oh, useless bastards, mate. Useless bastards. And it's actually no more than we deserve in this game, I don't think. Southampton have given as good as they got. But come on, here's United at the other end. One last chance. Marcus Rashford takes it inside. Oh, it's loose. It's loose. United retain possession. Come on, how is this game still going? But either way, United with the ball. Daniel James, it's out of play. No. No, lads. No, lads. Fucking unreal, that is. Work! There we go. Ah, right, let's update the score. I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it, man. How is this game? How is this game finished 2-2? We've had it in our hands and we freaking absolutely crumbled at the end. A defensive calamity of a set piece. Like, why the hell did Victor Lindelof not get that away? I'm so confused. He was goal side. Like, what's he doing exactly? Oh no, Maguire around now the other end of the pitch. Fucking nightmare. What a shithouse referee. Yeah, what's the ref doing, Debbie Elder? We're 4 minutes, 30 seconds past stoppage time now, and that's the end of the game, everybody. That's the end of the game. United have dropped 2 points. Southampton have come back and scored in the last moments of the game here. Oh my days, I do not believe how we've just done that. We could have been in third place. We had third place wrapped up. And all we had to do was hang on for that game. We battled hard. Marcus Rashford, Tony Martial getting the goals. And we've completely fucked it up. We've completely thrown it away. Once again, that twat David De Gea making errors. That freaking, what's he doing, Lindelof, at the end there, son? He's packing together bloody IKEA flat pack furniture in his head when he should be bloody defending the set piece at the end there. He got complacent. He thought it was all over. It was done. It's a joke, man. We've just lost a huge amount of momentum there. We could have gone third. And now where are we? I don't even want to look at the league table. We're freaking fifth. Behind Chelsea and behind Leicester. We just bottled it again. The moment we had to go forward and take our opportunity. And what do? We've bottled it. Oh, no. Oh, it's fucking wound me up, that has. That has fucking wound me right up. What the hell, man? We just needed to hang on for another 30 seconds, man. What is the referee doing? Seriously, this absolute brat of a man just decided to play it to his own song, play it to his own tune, his own timer. What an idiot. And that defending at the end for that set piece, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And we had top 3 in our hands. We just had it in our hands and now we're 5th. I tell you what, I could not take it. I don't want to get pessimistic, but I could not take it if we finished 5th this season and City are allowed to be in the Champions League. I just couldn't take that. Mark Pugh says fucking bottlers. Mikey Smith says massive 2 points dropped for fuck's sake. It's an absolute calamity from United here. What can you say? We didn't look good enough today. We just didn't look good enough today. You know, we tried, but we weren't our usual self. I think fatigue was setting in there. You look at that from some of the players in the second half. Pogba was gone. Wan-Bissaka was gone at one point, tired. And just a really poor end to the game from United there. We defended that whole second half. We just went into bloody awful Louis van Gaal / Jose Mourinho piss poor park the bus tactics at one point in that second half and allowed them onto us. Why were we not getting out there? Why were we not trying to get that third goal with a little bit more intent? Why, when the last 20 minutes of the game came, were we just content to just sit back and do nothing and let them have it in front of us? We've invited all that pressure onto us. What a shit way to finish that game. It's a complete, unadulterated bottle job by Manchester United at the end. What can you say? I can't really sugarcoat it. It's a shit way to end the game. Really poor defending from Victor Lindelof in particular, but generally, you know, allowing the glancing header to get in there. Whoever's job it was to get that player has completely failed. Completely failed. Oh, my days, guys. Kwong Lee says, nothing to say right now. Nothing to say right now. I've got something to say. Let's get into my post-match video then, guys. I'm just going to do it on the end of this one. Seeing as I've got you all here already. Oh, my bloody microphone's broken now. It's getting freaking worse over here. Get back in there. Look, United have thrown away top 4 now. Thrown it away as far as I'm concerned. Look, we can still do it. Don't get me wrong. We have Leicester City last game of the season. We need to win our 2 remaining games and the one against Leicester City, and we finish top 4. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, but we made it difficult for ourselves now. There was no reason for that game to go on past the 95-minute mark. I'm still completely at a loss as to how the officials have let that game go on for as long as it did. What the hell initiated that? It's rubbish. So that's allowed them the opportunity in the first place in Fergie time. But it's poor defending at the end. Let's just have a look at the reasons why United have bottled this out so badly. Not a good enough performance from United, not snappy enough, not clinical enough. We had the hatful of chances in that game to take the game, and what have we done? We've bottled it, man. Tony Martial's had a couple of great chances. I thought Tony was great today. Look, he's done brilliant. He's caused them problems. He's scored a goal. He's created one. He's done brilliant. But he should have taken one of his other opportunities. And Marcus freaking Rashford should have taken one of his open goal opportunities, man. It's not good enough. It's not clinical enough. We need to be more clinical. We should have been 3-1 up just after half-time. And so we've invited them onto us. I think the tactics of the team were wrong at the end of the game. We shouldn't have been sitting back and allowing pressure onto us like we were and doing a proper Jose Mourinho park the bus melt job. You just saw it coming, didn't you? You saw it coming. I couldn't believe that goal went in. It's actually really annoying me. I feel so stressed out now. There was a fun watch along. We're having a great time. And then all of a sudden, it's gone to shit, lads and lasses. All of a sudden, Southampton have decided to take a massive hairy dump all over our freaking doorstep. You know what I mean? Figuratively. At Old Trafford, they've taken a dump. They've ruined our bloody end of the season effectively there. Look, we were going to be 3rd after this game. Now we're 5th. Now we're 5th. Now we're still behind Leicester on goal difference, and we're still behind Chelsea. This is huge, man. People not realising this is freaking huge. This is a bottle up. We just needed to get those 3 points, man. It's again classic. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. What's it all about, Alfie? I don't bloody know. Somebody do me a favour and explain how we've not got the 3 points in this game. And how we're not in 3rd place. I mean, what the bloody hell are some of our players doing actually today? David Dyer, let's just talk about that twat for a second. I'm sick and tired of him making these stupid bullshit errors now. I like the guy. I think he's one of the greatest players for United over the last decade. I really do. But the last year, he's made an error 1 in every 3 games. A silly, stupid error 1 in every 3 games. And the facts are the facts. If he doesn't pass that ball out to Pogba and Pogba doesn't dally on it and give it away and they don't have a complete mess up between them, then United don't probably go on to lose this game today. It's as simple as that. Stupid schoolboy bullshit errors at the back costing us, and that set piece, not dealing with that set piece at the end there. Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable from United's defence. Unforgivable, man. To be gifting opportunities and gifting goals to the team at this stage of the season. You know, there's so much at stake on this game. Top 3, top 4. And we've gone out like that at the end. I can't believe it. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted, man. Oh. I mean, what the fuck? Let's talk about the team performance then. Let's just go through the player ratings. Let's do the post-match reaction, guys. Please do us a favour if you're watching right now. Smash us a like on this video if you haven't done so already. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in and watching the watch-along tonight and got in here. Sorry, it's a bloody nightmare ending for the game. But it's finished 2-2. The Saints have pegged Man United back at the end with that set-piece opportunity not dealt with. David De Gea, look, it's a shit performance from him. I've got to give him a 5 out of 10. He made a really good save in the second half. But you can't be giving away errors like that in the first half. That pass to Pogba, such a lapse of judgment from him. Piss poor. And David De Gea, again, gifting a goal to the opposition. No good, 5 out of 10. And he made a good save and didn't put a foot wrong other than that, really. But that is a big error in the game. Left back, Luke Shaw. AKA didn't Luke Shaw out there tonight. He gone off injured, but before that, bang average. Getting penetrated down that left-hand side for United quite regularly. Not that good going forward. Couple of moments from the game. Little bit of a lacklustre game. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Maguire, thought he's done pretty well today. Solid as a rock. I was going to give him a 7. I think I'm still going to give him a 7. Because I think he's not really done too much wrong today. Maybe I have to have another look at that last final incident for the set piece. But it was Victor Lindelof who was massively at fault for not getting that last ball away there from that corner. He's had a nightmare. Victor Lindelof, what the fuck are you doing? A lapse in concentration there. And like I said, you know, in his mind, he's driving his bloody Volvo. In his mind, he's in the bloody Alps or whatever, where that's not even in Sweden. He's on the bloody highway, driving his freaking Volvo to IKEA. That's what he's doing in his mind, because he was completely absent from that defensive moment at the end there. He's just allowed them to have that opportunity. It's almost an own goal, actually, from Victor Lindelof. It's proper shit. And in the end, it's gone in as an Obafemi goal. But he's had a nightmare, Victor Lindelof. And you know what's really frustrating about that? Victor Lindelof's performance throughout the game was really good. Like, he's done really well for 96.5 minutes of this game. And then he's absolutely gone to shit, lads. Classic freaking Victor Lindelof, eh? That's it. You can't make these silly errors at this level. You can't make these silly errors when there's so much at stake. Top 3, top 4. He's had a nightmare, man. So I was going to give him a 7.5 or an 8 because I thought he's performed really, really well. But he's going to get a 6. He's going to get a 6 because, in fact, he's going to get a 5, a 5.5. He's been brilliant for 90 minutes, but you can't make stupid errors like that and not defend that set piece like he did. Shocking. Really disappointing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka over on the right, man. You know, he's going to get a 5 out of 10 from me as well tonight. He was bang average. He was all over the place, to be fair. He got done numerous times. Look, I think it's a bit of fatigue coming into play for a couple of these players. They've played a lot of games recently. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka's no different. There's a bit of fatigue coming in from him. So he's been the most dependable player this season. I'm not having a go, but it was a poor performance from him tonight. He gets a 5. The midfield then, Matic has been excellent recently. I thought he was pretty good tonight at times, but also, you know, just pretty bang average. I'm going to give him a 6. Pogba gets a 7 from me because he had a good hand in our attacking phases. He helped in the goals. He did have a hand in their goal, though, which pins him back a little bit. But to me, I thought he's generally controlled it. He's played some lovely balls. And it's another solid display by Paul Pogba, going off on the 62nd minute, looking absolutely tired out. looking fatigued, like a lot of our players out there on the pitch. And that's the gamble you play, playing the same team week in, week out. Now, I thought it was the right decision to do, but having seen some of the players a bit later on, I think the substitutes should have come on a bit earlier. That's my belief. In front of him, Bruno Fernandes pulled the strings, created a goal, did well. 7.5 out of 10 for Bruno Fernandes. Another positive display. Not his absolutely most sterling and sparkling of performances, but look, it's more of Bruno. Brilliant. Rashford's had a great game. Rashford's had a great game down that left-hand side, causing all sorts of problems. Should have not missed that absolute sitter, though. What was he doing for that move? I don't understand how he can miss an open goal like that. But he has done. He's done it a couple of times this season. Very disappointed to see, but his interlinking play between him and Martial was a joy to behold sometimes tonight. Look, the fact is we just didn't get flow in tonight like we have done in some of the other games. It was a bit too slow up there, not quite enough movement, not enough speed of play at times. And I think that's why we've struggled to penetrate Southampton. And Southampton were there themselves to play some football as well. They weren't just prepared to sit back the whole time. They wanted to play some football themselves, and they dominated portions of that game in possession, which is a big worry. And look, so I'm going to give Rashford, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he's done really well tonight. He's scored a goal. He's been dangerous, but the key moments in the key games, he's not put it away. Tony Martial up top there, really great performance from him. I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. Could be higher, but he's missed a couple of really good opportunities. If he takes those two in particular that I'm thinking of, or one of those two, the game's put to bed. He's done all the hard work in both of those instances and missed them. But he's created his bit in the hand of the play. The hold-up play for the first goal was amazing, and his second goal was absolutely brilliantly taken as well. So he's the man of the match for me. Tony Martial, easily the man of the match. But he'll be really disappointed because his 2 goals that he's created tonight have not been good enough for United to get the victory, as we have let it all go to shit at the end of the game from defending that set piece. But for me, Martial gets an 8.5. Greenwood, Mason Greenwood, look, it's one to forget from Mason Greenwood if you ask me. I don't even really remember him playing out there on the pitch, I'm going to be honest now. I'm going to give him a 5 because I just don't remember too much. He probably didn't put too much of a foot wrong. I was commentating and watching the game along, so it's difficult sometimes to notice every aspect of the game. But I didn't see a whole lot from Greenwood tonight, so that's what he's going to get. Those are my player ratings, lads and lasses. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Get involved in the live chat for the post-match reaction on this show tonight. And look, it's massively disappointing. I want to hear your thoughts and reaction as fans. What do you think went wrong? What do you think it is? Antonio Zito says, stressed as fuck watching United again, mate. Tell me about it, bro. I've gone freaking nuts at full timing. I cannot believe what happened. Ruddy Can't Game says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you, Ruddy. He says, smash a like for the pig. Do that if you haven't done so already. Debbie Elder with a super chat. Thank you, Debbie. She says, with so much riding on it, that second half was shocking. I have to agree, Debbie. Just really poor from United. We came out and we just did nothing for 20 minutes after the start up until the water break. And you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Raymond Moore says Lindelof went from man of the match to idiot of the match. Fred was garbage. Such a shame that Victor Lindelof crumbled at the end there. He's just got to get that one away, and it would just absolutely cement him as a man of the match candidate. But you can't be applauding that performance now when he's done such a piss poor error at the end. And you can argue it shouldn't get into him to begin with, but he's got to do better. KMR Lee says the referee gets a 1 out of 10. I agree with that one. Shittest referee ever, man. The amount of fouls that Southampton committed and went unpunished, they kicked the shit out of United tonight. They really did. The amount of fouls and challenges they made that went unpunished, disgraceful. They only had a few bookings the whole half. They should have had their whole team sent off, if you ask me. The amount of elbows going in there, it's a disgrace. Not only that, he's let the game go on about 4 minutes longer than it was supposed to. What's that all about? I just don't understand that. Norfolk Pyro, thank you very much for getting in here as well, mate. Sorry, your comment's just gone. Let me see if I can find it back. Oh, yeah, he says subbing off Fernandes was wrong. The thing is, though, the players have played a lot and they're tired. But yes, in hindsight, probably not the best thing to do. Martin Ellison says Greenwood is not a right wing. I do think Greenwood's best position is probably up top striker when you see that clinical nature he's got to take it towards goal and get that half a yard and have a shot. But the last few games, Greenwood's been amazing at right wing for us, so I do think he can play there. He's just not had a very good, he's not had a very good time. Poltergeist says, smash a like for fifth. Oh, no. Liverpool fan getting in here. You scumbag. You've made me read it out. Don't ban him, though. He's a good lad. He's one of the classics. But fair enough. It's banter, mate. But it's not banter I want to hear right now. Because, look, you're right. We could have been in third place after this one. sitting pretty, chilling and killing like Matt Dillon on penicillin in third place, loving it. But instead, we've bottled it, and Joe Herb says top 4 is gone. Ah, how have we done that at the end of the game, man? It's so annoying. I cannot get over that ending. It's just like the biggest piss take. How could you possibly not want it to end? Or let's make it end the way you really would want it to end. The last 9 seconds. Amole Tolu comments, I'm so pissed. Join the club, brother. Join the club. Pissed right off with this one. Tony Dako says top 4 isn't gone. Have faith. Well, I don't think it's gone either because, look, we still got Leicester last game of the season. It's totally in our hands. It's totally in our hands in 2 ways. Let's face it, if we draw with Leicester last game of the season, we're on the same points as them. We're only 3 goals behind them in terms of goal difference. So there's 2 other games that can have a factor in that. We could actually get top 4 on goal difference, even if we don't beat Leicester, as long as we win the other 2 games well, which we can do. And we can also get above Leicester City by beating them at the last game of the season and winning the other 2 games. And we might not even have to win the other 2 games if Chelsea and Leicester somehow manage to bottle it again, which is possible. But look, you have to remember, United had it in our hands tonight to go 3rd and finish 3rd, and we've thrown it away. We've absolutely thrown it away. It's a gutter. I haven't felt this gutted for a long time because we've had such a good amount of momentum with us after coming back from lockdown. We've played some beautiful football. We've basically not really put a foot wrong. And in this one, unfortunately, we have put 2 feet wrong, I'm afraid. I think the last moment at the end of the game, not defending that set piece from the corner, is absolutely unforgivable. And I also think that the moment in the game where David De Gea has once again shown what a shithouse he is in terms of making stupid errors, unforced errors. Just don't understand it. Shout out Jarvis Cocker as well for getting the super chat in here, my friend. He says, come on, they're only humans, just one of those games. It's okay to be disappointed, but keep it together. We're still in the race with 18 games unbeaten. I hear you, Jarvis, we're still in it, but we should have got the win today, mate. There's no excuses. I'm sorry, I disagree. I think we should have definitely got the win today. At home against Southampton, we've got to be getting the victory. Not good enough. Southampton are like 13th, 14th in the league, you know. They're not a top side. Where are they? 12th, you know. They're all right. Don't get me wrong, they're a decent side. But United, in the current run, we should have been battering them. I'm gutted. Ludwig Hedenborg comment, we looked really sharp this game for 2 minutes when we scored 2 goals. Then we were bullied for the rest of the match. Ludwig, you know, a little bit of exaggeration, but you're kind of right. Like, after that spell, we didn't really do a whole bunch. Southampton had the better of the play in the first half of the first half and the second half of the second half. And then for the rest of the game, you know, United put together a couple of great goal-scoring moves. But you're right, we didn't do a whole bunch other than that. It was weak. It was weak from us. Sheila Boy says, the team plays well when we play well, but when we play poor, we don't have the mentality to grind out the win. I think I know what you mean there, Sheila Boy. Yeah, I mean, it's just we need to get back. We need a little bit more guile and bottle. I suppose, look, it's the worst time to concede because you don't have time to reply. You don't have time to answer. Look, we made that error at the start of the game and they've scored, but United had the time to get back into it and to fight back, and that's what we did. We showed a bit of character early on, but at the end of the game, that's a real blow because you just don't have time to react, and that's what we were saying for the whole second half is the reason we need to go up there and get that 3rd goal. That'll put the game to bed. You're never safe at 2-1. You're never safe when you've got a 1-goal lead. And that is further highlighted by that shocking performance that we've just seen there. Gungshi with a super chat, with a PayPal donation. Thank you so much again, Gungshi. You've sent 3 over tonight, you lunatic. But Gungshi, what a top man. I want to read your comment. He says, great commentary as usual, Pig. We can still get top 4. Have a cheeky couple of beers or some snacks on me, mate. Gungshi, thank you, my friend. Cheering me up a little bit there, my friend. But I'm just on a massive downer now. I'm going to be honest with you. And you're right. We can still get top 4. We can, and it's in our hands. But look, it's also in Leicester's hands now. And I didn't want it in Leicester's hands. I wanted it to be more in our hands. And unfortunately, you know, we've thrown it away tonight. Ruddy says, Pig missed super chat. Sorry, guys. Let me go back and see if who I've missed here. Jarvis Cocker. Oh, I think I read that one out. Fair play to you, Jarvis. Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from, man. It is only 1 game and we still can do it. But just not good, is it? Sam Hopkins with a super chat. Thank you so much, Sam Hopkins there. Legend. Ruddy comments, sorry for you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Ruddy. He says, better get instead of Chelsea. Better get in instead of Chelsea. Not sure what you mean there, mate, but hopefully we do finish top 4, Ruddy, instead of Chelsea. I think that's what you mean in there. But, yeah, I mean, Ruddy's obviously an Arsenal fan. He feels gutted for us. He knows what it's like there. We've just conceded at the end and thrown a good top 4 opportunity away. Sam Hopkins says, why, whenever the opportunity comes to get into the top 4, do we bottle it for F's sake? I don't know, Sam Hopkins. It's a real freaking nightmare, isn't it? Why do we do that? Paul Lucas says we should have every inch of that goal line covered on that corner. Instead, no one. Paul Lucas, I'm with you, man. Certainly near post and far post should be covered. The far post was covered by Victor Lindelof, but he's not risen to the occasion there. He's had a lapse in concentration and he's bottled it at the end. That's the problem, really. You know, you can have your whole back line back there, but if the person on the line doesn't clear it away when it comes to them, which is what you're supposed to do, Victor Lindelof on the far post, he's just had a nightmare. JP comments, Bat has exerted his vocabulary. I think that's all the super chats, is it, guys? One from Jarvis Clocker says, it's a close race, but I have faith we can do it. Top man, Jarvis. I love the positivity, mate. We need some after that. And we still can do it. We still can do it. Zen Pig says, Kung-Chi, mate. I was so not Zen there at the end. I've lost my shit at the end of this one, pal. Debbie Elder says, with so much riding on it, that was 2 hours was shocking. Okay, I think I've caught up with all the super chats now, guys. Thank you to every single one of you, honestly, that has sent those in tonight. Like, really appreciate all the support and you guys having your say and sending those over. So thank you to everybody that's got involved and just everybody that's been in here with the comments tonight. The chat has been absolutely popping off. We've had hundreds of viewers in the watch along tonight. Shout out to you all for watching. Unfortunately, it wasn't the dream end we had for Man United here, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's just being interviewed at the end. He gives a shake of the head and, you know, he's got a smile on his face, but really inside he's crying. He knows that that was a huge couple of points lost for us there. A huge couple of points dropped. G Wolf says, tops 3 still on, never give up. You're right, mate, it's still on, but we should have had it. We should have been in a better position now. We're 5th ultimately at the end of the day now. Mr. Big Nut says, it's fine, Pig, we'll get 3rd spot. This is what I need. I need the positivity from you guys. Antonio says, back to being stressed as Fook watching our United. Collective Force is massively upset with this man. Me too, mate. It's like a kick in the bollocks, isn't it? Big time. You know, it's like you're on your way. I don't know, maybe, you know, that's kind of what it's like. You're making love to a beautiful woman. You're just about reaching the moment of climax. And then suddenly our old man comes in and kicks you right in the gooch. That is what it's like. We've been kicked in the gooch metaphorically here. And it's tough to take. Collective Forces, I like these players. They're great with no pressure. As soon as pressure's on, they seem to just not pull it through. Quite a worry with the character at the end displayed by some of the lads and some of the other players. It was a rickety performance by United throughout the whole game. It was a shaky, characterless performance at times. At other times, you know, we showed a bit of bottle. We got back into the game. We got the lead. But it wasn't a performance of pure bottle from United, I don't think. Matthias Carlson says, so tired of Pogba. What was so bad about Pogba? I mean, yeah, he made that error for the first goal, but I actually thought he's looked really good for the other part of the game. He's had a hand in creating one of the goals. His passing was good. He was just tired, I think, today. That's why he was taken off the pitch, because he looked really fatigued after 60 minutes. I think he just needs a game off, you know. Furkan says, Pig, we can still get top 4. I hear you. Seriously, says, I think we will still get top 4, but we should be taking advantage. We really should. Terrible decision to take both Pogba and Bruno off. There you go. You can have a look at these substitutions, but Pogba looked fatigued. And Fred was fresh. So I don't criticise. I'm personally not criticising taking him off. Maybe Bruno could have stayed on a bit longer. I actually personally think substitution should have been made a bit earlier. Freshen things up a little bit. It's not like there were performances out there where you can't take players off. Like, for instance, Mason Greenwood was not really there today. It wasn't a great performance by Greenwood. He still did some nice things, don't get me wrong. He's only 18. But I would have brought on another player for him earlier on, even if Dan James is your other option, because sometimes it's just not going to happen for you after, 75 minutes, maybe make the change. And Greenwood, you should be leaving him on because he's always got that opportunity of scoring a goal and putting one in when it counts. But I just think after 75 minutes, he's a spent force anyway. He's 18, maybe doesn't have the stamina. He's played a lot of games recently. Should have maybe made the change. So I do think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer maybe not 100% right with his game management today, but at the same time, I'm not going to criticise it. I'm just going to criticise more. This is the thing, guys. Say what you want about the style. Say what you want about the lack of penetration. Say what you want about Southampton controlling large portions of the game. Put it this way, without 2 defensive errors from Manchester United today, Manchester United likely win that game 2-0. That's it to me. You know, David De Gea and Pogba have had that terrible mix-up for the first goal, which has given them the goal. Shocking, inexcusable bit of defending and judgment from De Gea in particular. And then the last moment of the game there, Victor Lindelof has a nightmare on the line, clearing the ball away. 2 individually bad errors, in my opinion, which has given Southampton the point. That's what it is. The normal one comments, Southampton were playing at home today. Well, it certainly seemed like it, didn't it? It seemed like I was very disappointed with United's home performance tonight. It's been a while since we put in a bit of a poor performance. Ash says exactly, Pig. Thank you, my friend. Nibbler789 comments, why did we finish with 10 men? I thought it was 5 subs for each team. I'm not really too sure. I think maybe I missed that at the end. Did we get a knock and have to have a player off at the end? GGMU says, man, we should win this match. 100%. Very, very annoying that we haven't done. Ryan Burberspin9, absolute legend, says, hated, adored, never ignored. Very true. Marty J in the house says, like playing FIFA. Yeah, that's it. You know, scripting. There was the scripting that's coming at the end of that game. The FIFA scripting, man, has done us. Dylan Sukari says, Mr. Bean could have cleared that ball in the last minute. Yeah, I don't get that either. You know, Jose Mourinho would have cleared that one away. Griffo Chaz, what a legend, comments, this mentality needs improving. Still missing a Roy Keane figure. Harry Maguire should be shouting until he loses his voice, but he's just putting in a dud performance. Mate, I agree with you, Griffo. Like, there's not enough leadership at the back there. I think we need a little bit more bottle. Very disappointed with Victor at the end. I was really happy with his performance throughout the game, and it sort of sums up Victor a little bit inconsistent. He's actually performed amazingly for 95 minutes of that game. But ultimately, it's come down to one cataclysmic error of defending, which has gifted the game away to them. It's no good. Poltergeist says, let's give Southampton some credit today. They fought back well today. Hey, Southampton played some good stuff today. We knew it was going to be a bit of a test, actually, because they are a good football inside, and they played some good stuff. And they didn't just come to, you know, to do a defensive job and sit back. No, they actually came to play some football. So I have to credit Southampton. I know I'm going in on United and acting like it wasn't anything down to Southampton, but fair play, they were always in it. They always kept going. They always kept probing. They were always dangerous. And we didn't score that third goal and put the game to bed, and we allowed them back into it. That's exactly what happened. And you're right there, JP. We were due some sort of calamity like that, to be honest. We were. Hey, we got a super chat from Unknown Driller. Check it out, the Unknown Driller in the gaff. Shout out to you, my friend. He says, we should have kept Jose. Ollie is clueless. I totally disagree with you, Unknown Driller. Look at what Jose's doing at Spurs with a better team, arguably. Certainly when he took over. Certainly before Solskjaer signed some great players this season. Mourinho had a better team taken over from Poch. In a better position. Let's remember that a little while ago they were in the Champions League final. So you can't really say that they're a terrible team, especially when they've got world-class talents in there like Son Heung-min and Harry Kane, great attacking talents. But what's Jose got them doing? Playing defensive negative shite. This is one ropey game. It's a draw. It's not a loss. It's one ropey game. That's it. I'm sticking up for Ole Gunnar now, Stan. Ole Gunnar's done amazing things for this football club, and regardless of whether he gets top 4, even if he doesn't get top 4, he's earned his right to get next season. He's earned his right to invest a bit more in this squad. He's shown enough to me that he can take this club on because he's progressed the players largely. By and large, the players have come on leaps and bounds. His signings have been great, and he's developed young players. So I don't really have anything to say bad about Solskjaer apart from, yeah, he's still learning on the job to a degree. He's not going to be the finished article. We can't accept a prime Fergie. We can't expect that from Ole Gunnar. Look at his experience, but he knows the club. He gets the club, and he will strive to do the very best for this club. So I disagree with you, Unknown Driller. Thank you for your super chat, but Ollie's the man. Ollie's still the man. He's done a better job in his time as manager, starting this season, than Jose did and than Louis van Gaal did, and then David Moyes did. In my opinion, okay, Jose won the Mickey Mouse treble the first season. I get that. That was good. And he finished second. But the style of play was awful. And this is the first game in a long time which has that style harking back to the bad days of Gash. Most of the football we've seen in 2020 has been top draw, my friend. And he says, so you're seriously telling me you wouldn't take Poch? Mate, Poch can go and 0-1-2-1, do one, mate. All the way back to Buenos Aires. I don't give a shit about Pochettino. He's a bang average manager, mate. What has he won? I'll tell you what he's won. He's won the same amount of stuff as Ollie. And Ollie's only managed for a couple of years at bang average. In fact, he's not won as much as Ollie. Ollie's won stuff in Norway. Pochettino hasn't won jack shit. Anyway, I wouldn't want Pochettino as my manager. No, Spurs didn't want him as their manager. Even after having 5 years at the club, Spurs didn't want him as their manager. Why the hell do we want Spurs' cast-off? They want our cast-offs. They want our rejects. We don't want theirs, my friend. You've triggered me up now. I see what you're trying to do, Unknown Drilling. It's worked. Sam Hopkins, absolutely, my friend. He says, check out the website, everybody. Go to the website, flyandpigunited.com. I'm going to put a link in the description as well, which I've neglected to do so tonight. Apologies for that. But yeah, flyandpigunited.com, Man United news source. Check it out, guys. There'll be all sorts on there. There's going to be an ups and downs, I'm guessing, from Griffo Chaz on there tomorrow. There'll also be a player ratings from myself where we delve into it. Anybody who wants to write any articles for the website, get in contact at mrflyandpighd@gmail.com. Oh, I'm going to pretty much wrap it up there, though, guys. It's been, it was a fun watch-along up until that last couple of minutes of the game. It really was. Steve Johnson in the house says he's late. Hello, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. What a top man. The Normal One, thanks for getting in here. JP, Batman Night Fan. Paul Lucas says, thanks for the show, Pig. We'll just have to dust this off and pick ourselves up again. It's going to be a horse race. Yeah, you're right, mate. We've got to see what happens. Maybe a photo finish at the end of the season up against the Foxes. But thank you, Paul. Eugene McGeever says, hit the like button now. Thank you, Eugene. Thanks to everybody who's watched this stream tonight. Do us a favour if you've not done so already. Please do hit that like button. Give it a juicy little thumbs up. And also, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, lads and lasses. We do match reactions. We do games. We do topical videos about United, news, the latest news, all that good stuff on this channel. It's a United fan channel, so check it out if you're new to the channel. Have a look through some of the vids, get a vibe for it, check out the website, flyandpigunited.com, and most importantly, smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we go live. Hit that like button as well, and you can follow me on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD and also Flying Pig United on Facebook. Oh, lads and lasses, that's it then. An absolute nightmare end to the game for us. Lost, well, we didn't lose the game at least, so it's not an ultimate nightmare. It's not like we had Freddie Krueger at left back, but we still had, a shocking display where we've given away 2 points, and it's not good enough, really. I'm very disappointed with the way in which we've done it. I'm disappointed with the error from De Gea. I'm disappointed with the piss-poor clearance by Lindelof. 2 key moments in the game letting us down. It's a shame because it really takes the shine away from Martial's performance. It doesn't really, but it just takes the happiness away from Martial's performance. We should be celebrating Martial's performance tonight and talking more about that because it was really good. He's put on a really good centre-forward display today. So busy. He's had a couple of really key chances, individually great, putting opportunities on plates for teammates. It's a big shame. Eddie02, thank you very, very much. He says, catch you, Piggo, on his next watch along for Palace. Thank you so much, Eddie02. What a top man. G Wolf United says, cheers, Pig. See you later. Gungshi, man, thank you so much for everything, mate. And I hope you're doing, better. And it's obviously late night. Get some sleep. I'm guessing it's middle of the night. Oh, bollocks, man. I've dropped my mouse on the floor again. I'm guessing it's middle of the night there, Gungshi. I need to zen out a little bit, my friend. But thank you so much for all your support. And everybody, that goes for everybody who's got involved tonight too. Poltergeist, thank you for getting in it. Ultra Whiz Boy, Kagdas Kair, JP, Paul Lucas, G Wolf, who else in here? Stevie Johnson, lad, thank you, mate, for getting in. Matt Rush, of course, one of the heroes. Rex the Boss Gaming, shout out to you. Sam Hopkins, Mikey Smith, Illy United. He says it's 5:30 a.m. and getting light there. Yeah, get to bed, Gunchi. Get off to bed, lad. But that's great commitment from you, getting up for the United game. So you're a top man. Thank you very much. And that goes for everybody. I know there's somebody in Australia who's watching at 2 a.m. kickoff as well. So massive commitment from the Reds globally around the world. Shout out to you all. Thanks for joining me on the stream. Look at that. We're almost on 300 likes. I mean, we're not. We're on 272. But, you know, it's not far off 300 likes, is it? So do us a favour and hit that like button if you haven't before you go. Right then, guys, Steve at FC7, Poltergeist, The Cinnamon, Olivia Alves, Illy United, Mikey Smith, Sammy Hopkins, Griffo Chaz, Devil of a Red, K-Am, Steve FC, Sam Hopkins, Ryan Berber 9, Mark Toivonen, he's disappointed, oh, I know, mate. Chin up, Mark, Olivia Alves, this dude, Mikey Smith, GGMU, Eddie O2, Rex the Boss, Gunshi, Batman Night Fan. That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much to everyone that's watched this stream tonight and made it what it is in the comments section and the live chat. Lot of great convo going on, lots popping off. Just a shame that United are sat in 5th place now when we should be in 3rd. It's such a nightmare. All right, then, you legends. I'll see you on the next one. This is The Pig. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. Keep a lookout tomorrow for a bit of pig breakfast action and some more analysis and breakdown of what this means for Manchester United and what's going on at this football club. Thanks for watching. Come back after this video's finished and get your comments in the not live comments. I'll respond to everybody who does that. And if anybody can put the timestamps for the goals, I'm looking at you, Mikael Durm, or maybe JP or somebody if you've got the time. That would be much appreciated too. Thanks, guys, for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you on the next one. This is The Pig. 2-2 at Old Trafford, not bloody good enough. What can you say? An absolute steaming pile of gash of an ending of a football game. But we soldier on. Hopefully we can still get top 3. But we should have had it sooner. We should have done it more convincingly. This is poor. This has opened things up and I'm not happy about it, guys. But we still got to play Leicester end of the season. So it is still on our hands. Win the 2 games before that. Beat Leicester. And top 4 is ours. We're still on. Come on, United. All right, then, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. This is The Pig. Take it easy. And I'll see you later. Oh, man. Disappointment. Proper disappointment. But what can you do, eh? What can you do? You know, onwards. You got to go onwards. You got to keep going. But, yes, it is a step backwards for United. It would have been lovely to finish this day off in 3rd place and go into the next game knowing that we've got just a little bit of breathing space, you know, a little bit of breathing space. But anyway, that's it. Very annoying. What can you do? Thank you to everybody who's watched tonight, and this is for the Patreon members, the guys who support this channel on Patreon. There's a link in the description if you want to become a patron. You can join for as little as $2 a month, and you get your name on this list. And also, Tier 2 channel members on YouTube, if you click the blue join button, you can be a channel member if you help us do this. I'm trying to do this full-time. I'm essentially a full-time, semi-professional YouTuber right now. And it's only really, it's not from ad revenue, it's only really because of the support of the community, guys. So, you know, thank you so much. And if you want to join and you're not a member, there you go, you can. And you get access to some emojis and shit like that. Anyway, guys, you have a good one. Thank you so much for joining me for the watch along on the vid tonight. King Jason, Ultra Wizboy, this dude, JP, Devil of a Red, Matty Rush, and everyone else at the end. Have a great evening. This is The Big signing off. Oh, for fuck's sake, United!